been a true friend of Bo, but you've been one to me, too.
Come on.
No, I mean it. I want to thank you about the Malakeva thing and keeping the secret. I don't care what that intruder comes out with tomorrow.
Well, thank you. And if you ever need any help, call.
I might. I'll get that. Hey, how you doing? My name's Bobby Blue. This is Lisa Barron, and we're good friends with Victoria Lord. Oh, good. Come on in. My name's Asa Buchanan. I'm your host. All right. Nice to meet you, dear. Hey, yeah. Let me get your coat.
Lisa, darling, what a beautiful fur. You'll really have to let me try it on sometime. Yes, thank you, Stella.
Go on and enjoy the party. All right. Thanks a lot.
Hello, Lisa.
What happened?
Hey, okay, let's get him upstairs and into bed. Somebody call an ambulance.
Yeah, quick.
Oh, hey.
Stay back and give me some air.
You wanted to kiss me, not her?
I wanted to kiss you.
Does that mean I'm winning?
Nikki.
Tell the truth. Is it me you want now, or is it her? Is it still her? I have to know.
Tina, don't keep me waiting any longer. If this story of yours is as hot as you claim it is, it could be on the front page of The Intruder by morning.
You know, I just hate to see a grown man today. Oh, all right. The party must be in full swing now, so I guess I can tell you. Dean, have you ever heard the phrase Captain's Paradise?
Yeah, sure. That's when a guy has a wife in one port and a second in another. What's that got to do with the story?
Well, I happen to have proof that Asa Buchanan has a wife stowed away on an island in the South Pacific.
Asa Buchanan? You trying to tell me he's
I'm
married?
telling you more than that. I am telling you that he's been married to this little island beauty for over 10 years. And he's been doing it under an assumed name, too.
Hold the press. Then that means that...
That's right, that he married the queen while he was still married to Olympia, which makes him...
A bigamist, twice. First with Samantha, and now with this other dame. Asa Buchanan, the bigamist. I love it. You got any proof?
The lady is not.
You mean she's here? In Landview?
And Mrs. Asa Buchanan, at this moment, is probably giving Asa and all of his guests the shock of their lives.
Bo and that young man, Bobby, carried Asa upstairs. I'm sure he's going to be all right. Anyway, his personal condition will be anything.
Was this why Asa and Asa collapsed like that, wasn't it?
I thought he had a heart attack. No, I checked his vital signs, his pulse, and everything seems to be all right.
I told the hospital they're sending an ambulance.
Well, knowing Asa, though, he's not going to want to go to the hospital.
No, that's true, but I just wish I knew what made him collapse.
I've seen cases like this where he's just doctor's medicine.
Seeing what?
Sudden, severe shock. Only an Asa says they wonder what the shock could be.
Come on, Tracy. Rafe said the police feel it was an accident. There was faulty wiring in the burglary.
Yeah, but Ivan Kipling is capable of making it look like an accident now, isn't he?
Yes, he is capable of anything. The point is, why would he kill your Aunt Ramona? There's no reason for that.
I'm the reason.
You?
He hates me. When I went in the backseat of the taxi car and I was hiding there and I followed him into his hiding place, well, you found me, didn't you? And you tried to kill me.
Tracy, he was trying to scare you off, that's all.
No, he wasn't trying to scare me off. He's been harboring all this resentment, and that's why he killed my Aunt Ramona as a warning against me.
I really think you're letting your imagination run away with you.
Yeah, but you told me yourself that he was capable of doing just about anything. Now, you should have seen his face. You should have seen those eyes. They were wild when he tried to kill me, and that horrible artificial hand.
No, I understand. What I don't understand is if you knew how dangerous he was, why did you follow him?
I told you why. I was trying to find the man who killed your wife.
Risking your own life?
I didn't think of the risk. I was just thinking about you and all that pain that you were going through. I couldn't bear to see you that way, Larry. I hated it. And after the way that you treated me, after the way that you saved my life when I fell out of the
Wait a minute. There's your imagination again. When they brought you in, it was not a life or death situation, Tracy. I only did what any doctor would do.
No, I don't believe that. I believe that it's sort of destiny brought us together because I needed you. Now, as it turns out, you need me.
I think I better get back to the party.
Oh, please, Larry, don't. Don't. I'm really still so shaken up about my aunt. Will you just sit down a little bit longer?
Excuse me, everybody. I know that you're all terribly worried about our dear friend, Asa Buchanan. But I'm happy to inform you that I am certain, is not in any danger. He's resting upstairs in his bed, and he says that the thing that would make him most happy would be for all of you to enjoy this wonderful party. So please do enjoy. I don't know about you guys, but I think I lost my party spirit. Well, we could always go someplace else and have our own gala.
I'm tempted, but I don't know. Maybe we should stick around until we see how Ace is.
You know what, you guys? I'm kind of thinking maybe I should cancel the honeymoon.
Oh, don't be that.
Well, what if Ace is really sick?
Mimi,
Yes.
we could really use Larry's help right now. Wasn't he supposed to come to the party?
Yes, he was detained with a patient. See, that's what happens when you bring a doctor as your escort. They're about as reliable as lawyers.
Thanks a lot.
Well, you see, it's really not his fault. You see, Tracy had another blow this evening. Her aunt died suddenly. Oh, no, that poor girl.
Strange night to turn it out to be.
Getting stranger by the minute. Do you know who that woman is over there?
No, I mean, who is she?
Why, maybe you could tell me. I don't know who she is. Well, she looks kind of lonely. Maybe I'll go see her.
Yeah. Well, what's the verdict, guys? Do we stay? We go? What?
I think I'm going to go back to the house.
Right.
Well, I mean, Joy hasn't been around at all.
Wait a minute. I thought she was on the way here to the party. Wait a minute. You're not thinking...
Who else?
You mean tell me you think she's with Chip Cooper?
Mm-hmm. Who?
Chip Cooper. Some kid who's been nothing but trouble since he hit this town.
Oh, really? And you say your niece is involved with him?
Not if I can help it. She's not.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to phone the house. I'm not going to be able to enjoy this party until I know for sure what's going on.
Andre, forget about Chip Cooper. You'll have plenty of time to settle that score after I take care of our number one priority.
Hey, listen, you want to talk about priorities? Hanover and I are rotting in a jail cell, Sherry. I want that punk Cooper to pay for this.
Will pay. To Pete O'Neill first. Andre, I have to discredit the man before you and Hanover come to trial.
I know all that.
Just let me do my job, all right? After I ruin Pete O'Neill, you can do whatever you want with the Cooper case.
All right, Sherry, dear. We'll do it your way. For now.
The police car just drove away. I guess that means they couldn't find the prowler.
So what if it's not a prowler? Huh? I mean, what if it's true that Andre and Hanover sent somebody to blow me away?
You really think they could do that?
I don't know, but I've got to believe it because I don't want to take a chance and get you killed, all right? I better break out of here.
No, wait. You promised me you at least would stay until my family got back from the party.
I know, but that might not be such a good idea. If the guy's after me, all right, I'm doing more harm than good by staying here.
Well, I'm not going to let you go. And it's not just because I'm scared for me to stay here alone. It's because I'm scared for you.
I can take care of myself, Joy.
So why don't you at least wait till my uncle gets home? I mean, he's a lawyer. He can obviously arrange some sort of police protection.
Joy, Pete doesn't want me to see you anymore, ever. And your whole family feels that way.
Haven't you learned by now that I don't care what they feel? I mean, your troubles are my troubles. I'm going to have to make them understand that, too.
Why did you say that?
What?
You don't even know me, okay? I mean, you said so yourself. Up until a few weeks ago, we didn't even know one another existed.
No, I know. But a few weeks ago, I'd never felt this way about anybody.
What way is that?
It's kind of hard to explain in words.
Nikki, what you're asking is a very complicated question.
It's complicated. Either you love Vicky or you love me. Which one is it?
We said we'd be completely honest with each other, didn't we? All right, then. I cannot honestly say that I have forgotten Vicky. I'll never forget her.
Well, that's what I thought.
That's not all there is to it. There are also my feelings for you. Very strong feelings, Nikki. You see, I'm falling a little in love with you.
A little? You don't hear violins and fireworks? Is that what you mean?
How can I make you understand? In my heart, I love one woman. I mean, I love her just as much today as I did the day I married her.
Yeah, Vicky.
Vicky's a part of that woman, yes, but you're a part of her too. And if I have trouble separating the two of you...
Well, we are separate. I'm here and she's not.
I realize that. What I want, what I pray for, Nikki, is that one day the two parts of that one woman will come together again.
No, then I'll go and that she'll come back. That's what you mean.
I want the two of you reunited. Nikki, if I could just make you see that my love for Vicky is no threat to you, and my love for you is no threat to her.
That's not true.
But please believe me.
No, I have to believe my own eyes. Vicky is threatened. Otherwise, she wouldn't show herself when I look in the mirror. Clint, I saw her. She looked right at me, and she told me that she was going to get rid of me forever.
Nikki, I know that you said you saw your reflection in the mirror.
Not my reflection. Vicky.
All right, Vicky. And that she seemed to be giving you some kind of a warning. That was your imagination.
Oh, yeah, really? Did I imagine her exact words? He's mine, she said. I love him, and he loves me, and you're not going to win him. I will win him.
Vicky said that? She really said that?
Boy, I made your day, didn't I?
No, I only meant that I was surprised to hear
You're not surprised? You're thrilled to death? Well, let's talk about you starting to love me. It's all trick.
You're wrong.
No, it's not. I'm not wrong. Oh, your smiles and your kind words and your invitations. All
Vicky,
tricks and lies.
I meant it when I said that I'm growing closer to you every day.
Yeah, we all know why that is, don't we? I mean, the closer you are to me, the closer you are to her.
Wait a minute. You're flattering me. You're flattering me. Are you saying that I'm pretending when I relax? That I'm pretending when I enjoy myself? That I'm not that good an actor.
Well, maybe it's not an act, but you can't tell me that you're really trying to be with her when you're with me.
I thought you knew me better than that. Nikki, why don't you trust your heart a little more and your imagination a little less?
You don't know what it's like to be me. I can't trust anybody or anything.
You've got to start sometime.
What are you doing?
I hope that I am reminding you of what we were doing a little while ago. Why we didn't go to the party tonight.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You were really nice to me at the opening of the movie, and if I'd known you were faking it, I would never have
Faking
come
it?
back here.
Faking it? Faking it? Nikki. Am I faking it when I touch you? Am I faking it when I hold you? When I kiss you?
You sure are persuasive, Clint Buchanan.
Excuse me, I don't believe we've met. I'm Judy Buchanan.
Nice to meet you, Dee. Well, it's been a very exciting evening, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I didn't see you at the premiere, though, did I?
No, I wasn't there. Oh, will you excuse me?
Oh, wait, I didn't catch your name.
I have an awful lot of people I have to meet. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, yes, but
Good. Hey, what's up?
Well, I telephoned, but no one answers. Is she left, or?
Or she's not answering the phone on purpose. Well, why don't you set your mind at ease? We can drive by there to see if she's okay.
Well, I'm going to do that. You stay here and enjoy the party. I won't be long.
But I won't enjoy the party, not without you. You see where I came from. There's this unwritten law that says that a lady always leaves with the gentleman she came with, and I never break the law.
What a way to get to a lawyer's heart, right? Feel to a sense of justice.
Well, you two, go on. I'll just sit here and eat all these hors d'oeuvres by myself.
Not all. Leave a couple. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please? I'm sorry to interrupt the party, but I'm sure you're all concerned about my father. I just want you to know that he's awake and he's talking a blue streak in there. So.
And as I told you a little while ago, he wants you to enjoy the party. So please do. I'll see you some music. Anybody know what music is on? So was that for public consumption or is this really all right?
No, you know what he said? Quote, he said, "You go tell my beautiful new daughter-in-law that there's no way I'm going to ruin her honeymoon."
Really, Asa said that?
That's what he said, and I promised you the honeymoon to end all honeymoons, right? So we leave tomorrow, on schedule.
Okay, but if he's sick or something, don't you think
No, he's not. He's fine. The only thing that concerns me is he wanted me out of the room, and then he insisted that Woody come in and talk to him.
Well, now, that doesn't sound like Asa. If anything, he'd want his son there, not some friend of the family.
Yeah, which leads me to believe that it must be a little more serious than Dorian thought.
Excuse me, I wonder if either of you know who that woman is over there.
No, why? I don't know. I thought she was a friend of yours.
No, I thought she was a friend of yours.
No, I just met her.
Really? Well, who is she? What's her name?
I still don't know. She's very charming, but for some reason she didn't want to tell me what her name was.
A mystery guest, huh?
Not for long. I intend to solve this mystery.
Excuse me, I'm your hostess for this evening. I don't believe we've met.
Well, Dorian Lord needs no introduction.
Yes, by now, the mysterious Mrs. H.W. Cannon should be making her presence known. So you gotta get busy, Dean. You don't want another paper that gets the scoop of the year.
Tina, I owe you one. With this headline, we're going to sell out every supermarket line in the country. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a choice.
You do a better job of that kind of stuff anyway.
Okay, Cecilia.
Bobby?
Okay.
Lisa! Wow! My goodness, here we have Landview's hottest young couple.
Meeting Landview's coldest young dish.
I would think you two would be out enjoying your newfound respectability at Ace's party.
Now, what's your problem, girl? You jealous?
Don't be so rude, Bobby. I just want to find out how the party went. Couldn't you just try to be just a little bit more civil and tell me how it went?
Yeah, I think I see an empty table over here. Come on.
Well, actually, everything was fine, except for the fact that our host fainted. Fainted?
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the excitement. But then again, you wasn't invited, were you? Come on, Lisa.
Now, for something to make a big ox like Ace faint, well, what caused it?
What's it to you?
I'm just curious about Ace Buchanan, just like everybody else.
Yeah, maybe, but how come I got the funniest feeling you know the answers to your own questions?
Excuse me, have we met before?
No, our paths have never crossed until now. I've seen the picture, though, and I've read a great deal about you in the papers.
Really?
Yes, I have an extensive collection of newspaper clippings.
Oh, well, surely not all of me.
Well, you're an important part of the collection.
How flattering, Miss...
I've also heard a great deal about you. In many ways, I feel like I already know you.
How nice to know that my reputation has preceded me. But of course you understand that you cannot necessarily believe everything that you read.
Oh, yes, I do believe it all.
Well, then I'll assume that it's all praise. You have me at a distinct disadvantage, though. You seem to be very familiar with me, but I do not even know your name.
I'd love to chat with you, but I have to make a phone call right now. Do you know where I can find the phone?
Yes. Why don't you use the one in the foyer?
Thank you. It was so nice to finally meet you.
You'll be here, I know it.
Oh, not if Tracy has anything to say about it.
You can't blame her for wanting his company tonight, especially after what happened to her aunt.
Oh, you offered to take her home, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yes, and she refused, and Rafe offered to take her home, and she refused as well, right?
I know that she's clinging to Larry.
She doesn't cling, she clutches.
No, I just feel sorry for her.
Don't. She's got exactly what she wants.
Excuse me.
Can the two of you help solve a mystery? What mystery is that?
Her.
That woman, do you know who she is?
Mary, please, you can't go yet. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you about what's happened tonight.
What you need is to get to bed and get some rest and relax. You've had a very rough night.
Yeah, but what if I'm right about the accident? What if it wasn't an accident at all?
Stacy, it's shock. You're in shock. It's perfectly natural. Just don't get carried away like this.
I think I should call the police. If I tell them that Ivan Kipling did it, then I can
wouldn't
convince...
do that.
Yeah, but somebody has got to do something about this. You know, he's killed at least 2 people. And Ramona, your wife...
Wait a minute. We don't know for sure that he has killed
What do
anyone.
you mean? We all know that he tampered with your wife's car.
I don't... The police have severe doubts about that.
Do they have any proof?
No proof. They have the cassette they found, the one with the brake fluid on
I
it.
know, but that points to Kipling, too. The same person who crushed the brake line must have touched the cassette.
All right. Granted. But why would Kipling do something like that?
It sounds like Kipling to me if he's as mad as everybody says
He is mad, and he's sick, but he's not so sick as he played music while someone died.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Well, the point is the police feel that someone else is possibly the murderer here. I just wish Vicky could remember who played that.
Vicky Buchanan?
Yeah, I played the cassette for her, and she said she thought she remembered someone who used to play that song all the time. Well, unfortunately, she just couldn't remember who that someone was. Guess we'll just have to wait and hope that she gets her memory back. Good night, Tracy.
Night, Larry. Well, you're right. There certainly is something to hope for, isn't it?
Good night.
Bye.
You know, if you knew me better, you'd know that I can't fake my feelings very well.
Neither can I.
I know that. That's one of the things I like most about little Nicky Smith.
Oh, come on. You used to think that I was blunt and crude and rough around the edges.
Blunt, maybe, but never crude. I just had to get used to your style. You know, I was more accustomed to... Vicky's gone, and we both know that. Why can't you have your memories, and I have mine?
Well, sure you can have your memories. I never
All
said
right,
you
then.
couldn't.
All right. You've had your life, and I've had mine. Right? Don't question my feelings, and I won't question yours.
Well, what should I do then?
Relax. Just relax. Enjoy the moment. And maybe, just maybe, we'll start to create some memories of our own.
Oh, how'd you know I like that?
Lucky guess.
Oh, Clint, I really like you. I really like you.
I like you, and I like you more. You know why? Because I'm bigger than you. Memories of the
I like it when you hold me and when you kiss me. Oh, Clint. Oh, please kiss me. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Oh, my darling.
Really, Miss Byrne, your escort says the most ridiculous things. She must keep you in stitches.
You ain't answered my question yet, Tina.
How can I possibly know what has happened at Ace's party? You see, I no longer travel in these exclusive circles to which you have recently crashed.
But Bobby, come on. I've only got time for one quick drink, and we're not going to waste it all on her.
That's cool. I just want to know one thing. Why a fine, big-hearted lady like Victoria will get stuck with a shriveled old witch like you for a sister.
Bobby, don't start. Come
I
on.
would like to know something, too. Why my sweet, lovely sister Victoria would invite a scuzzy lowlife like you to Ace's party. I mean, no wonder the man fainted. He must have seen you come in the door and thought it was a holdup.
Bobby, she's just trying to get at you. Come on, dear.
All right, she don't get to nobody no more. She ain't got no bucks. She ain't got no friends. All she got is nothing. All you is alone, girl.
I wish I was alone right now instead of having my privacy invaded by a convict.
Who you calling a convict?
No, wait 1 minute. You know, the two of you enjoy scratching each other's eyes out, but I've got to get to work, okay?
All right, baby, look, let's go get that drink I was telling you about.
No. I have a different idea. You stay here with your little friend, and I'm going to go upstairs and change. And when I come down, if you can tear yourself away from her, you can drive me to the hospital, like you promised.
Hey, Lisa, hold on. I didn't mean that.
Oh, what's the matter? Oh, you poor Bubby, kissing yourself.
Miss Lloyd, I was just told that you have a phone call on the house phone.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Did they say who it was?
Yes, ma'am. The name was Pamela, and it's urgent.
Okay.
This is Steve. I'm shocked at your speech.
You aren't shocked. No, actually, all this talk about being alone, I just thought I'd give us a head start.
Well, I kind of like the way you think. Yeah. Listen, I can't wait till this party's over with and we can get home and just be together.
Practice makes perfect, darling.
Oh, hey, Bo, I got to talk to you.
Man, your timing is just perfect, just
Pretty
like
good,
usual.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just upstairs with your father.
Oh, how is he?
I wish somebody could tell me.
Well, why? What, you were the one that he called to go up there in the first place.
And you know what he told me?
What?
When I asked him what caused him to faint, you know what he said?
Oh.
A ghost.
A ghost?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, look, Scout's honor. Yeah, and the way he looked at me, I think he meant it. And I was just about to find out more, but the doctor came in and started doing his poking and testing and stuff. And before I left the room, Asa ordered me to come down here and what? Check out the ghost. Look, I'm sorry, Bob, but I don't think your father is firing on all 8 cylinders.
Look, Ben, maybe you better go up and see him anyway.
No, I think the first thing I've got to do is get Clint on the phone. If he's having a stroke or something like that, Clint's got to be here. I've waited so long for this.
Oh, darling, so have I. But the waiting is over because I'm here now. I'm here now, my darling.
Don't talk. Just let it happen.
What happened? Where? What is that?
It's just the telephone. Just the telephone. Let it ring.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, my God, she almost... No, Clint, please.
It's just the telephone.
No, I can't let it ring.
Well, whoever it is, tell him to hang up and leave it
Hello?
alone.
Hello, Vicky. It's Bo. Is Clint there?
Yes, he's right here. Do you want to talk to him?
Yes, please. It's very important.
Yes, it's your brother. He says it's important.
Bo, whatever it is, couldn't it have waited till morning?
I'm sorry, but something might be wrong with Pa.
Clint, I think you better get right over here.
Oh, what's wrong now? Is Paul in one of his moods again? Bo, can't you handle it for both of us?
No. Listen, Pa fainted a little while ago, and when he woke up, he claims he saw a ghost.
He claimed he saw what?
Don't make me repeat it, okay?
Okay? Listen, doesn't it sound important enough for you to get over here?
All right, I'm on my way.
Something wrong with your father?
Yeah, there could be. Look, I'm sorry to have to interrupt our own party.
No, that's all right. I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt you, too, but your father needs you.
I'll go check on him, and I'll be right back just as soon as possible.
Okay.
First, one for the road, okay? Don't you move. I'll be back as soon as I can. We'll pick up where we left off.
Damn you, Vicky. I know that you are there. You're listening to everything. And you think you can come out any time you want to. Well, I've got news for you, Miss Victoria Lord. You are not coming out.
Nicky, give up.
Who said that? It's no use, Nicky. Give up and go away. I'm coming back to what is mine. And nothing that you do is going to stop me.
Wait, there's somebody at the door.
Might be the cops again.
Shoot. Or maybe it's... Oh, gosh.
That's your
what I thought.
Wait, before you say anything, please.
Get the hell out of this house.
No,
Listen, you either
no.
get him out of here, or so help me God, I will.
Pete, there was a prowler outside your house. If you don't believe me, ask the cops.
It's true. Chip didn't want to have a fight with you, but I
We
wanted...
didn't need protection until he showed up here. As a matter of fact, that prowler out there, that so-called prowler, could have been a hitman with a contract out on you. Like there was a contract out on Bo Buchanan. You remember Bo Buchanan, don't you, Chip?
Look, Joy, you got your uncle here to take care of you now, and it's obviously very clear that you don't need me here right now.
No, wait, we can't let you go out there tonight. It's just not safe. We've got to let him stay here.
Wait, what?
We've got to let him stay here. It's not safe for him to go out on the street.
His being here endangers his entire family.
Excuse me, but I think I might have a solution. What if the young man leaves with me and I help him get a room at the Vernon?
Oh, that's a great idea. I don't know who you are, what your name is, but thank you.
Sherry Carmichael. Sherry, this is my bullheaded niece.
I don't believe a word he says. I'm not bullheaded. You know, I just care about the people I care about.
Well, just let me help tonight, okay?
You don't have to do this, Sherry.
But I want to. That is if Mr. Cooper is here.
Oh, Chip, come on, let's go get your coat before my uncle has time to squash the idea.
All right, now, thanks, Miss Carmichael.
Good night, Pete. I'm sorry that our special evening took such a turn of events.
So might the other.
I know.
Joy, listen, hurry up. Good night.
Where did you get her? She's so beautiful and nice.
Just stop it right now. We're not going to talk about my friends. We're going to talk about yours. You lied to me, Joy. You said you weren't going to see him again. Don't you understand? That kid has been nothing but trouble ever since he hit this town.
You don't scare me, because you don't exist. You know better than that, Nicky. And so does Clint. He's never stopped waiting for me. He's never stopped loving me. He never will. You talk a good game, but you don't listen so good, do you? You know what he said to me a little while ago? He said he loves me, Nicky Smith. And you believed him. You bet I do. And you know something else? I love him, too. Of course you do. I made you love him. That's a lie, because I have my own feelings, and I have my own will and soul. My feelings are stronger than yours, Nicky. And my soul and my will, they're stronger than yours, too. You wish! Nicky, why do you think you changed your mind about Clint? What do you think caused it? I caused it. Me, Nicky Smith. I started to see what a swell guy he is, and I started to like him. I started to love him. I wanted you to love him. Nobody makes me do anything, especially not you. You're just a smudge on the glass. You're a freak reflection. That's all. Oh, Nicky, don't fight me. Join me. Clint said that he wanted us both reunited in one person. The one woman that he can love. Let's share him together. Forget it. I'm not a joiner. If you only give it a try. I know what you're doing. You're just trying to trick me. You want to get rid of me for good so you can have him all to yourself. No, Nicky. You and I can live together in one body. As one whole person. That's a lie. Both of you lied to me. And I hate you for it. I hate you, I hate Clint, I hate you both.
Pamela, calm down. It's working out just as we planned.
I didn't plan for him to keel over the moment he saw me.
Yeah, I know. I heard all about that. All right, but listen, we have got... It's time to move on to more important things.
Important? He's upstairs right now with his doctor. There may be something seriously wrong with him.
It is going to take a lot more than a little shock to put him out of commission. It's time to move on to the next step now. It's time for the big announcement.
Oh, don't you think that's just a little unfair with him upstairs lying on his back?
Just think of all the things that he did behind your back.
Right?
Have you forgotten about the time he was trying to fool you when you got that person to impersonate him?
No, I haven't forgotten.
Good, and all the other lies and tricks that he has used over the years to keep you in the dark?
I know what he did.
Fine, then stick to the game plan. And if he doesn't make an appearance, we're just going to have to force the issue.
I wish you were here as you believe in what I'm doing.
Oh, absolutely. And remember, Pam, don't get mad.
Hey, I'm sorry to ruin your plans.
Oh, no, you did the right thing, Bo. I just wish your timing had been a little better.
Why, you finally getting somewhere with Nikki?
Well, I think I'm starting to reach her. And who knows, maybe I'm reaching Vicky, too.
Oh, great.
Bo and Clint, his two sons. That makes them my two stepsons.
Oh, Clint, I'm so glad that you're here. The doctor was just upstairs with your father.
Do you agree with your prognosis?
Yes, I'm happy to say. To quote him, the man has a heart like a bull.
Well, what caused the bull to faint?
Exactly what I tried to get out of Asa, but he won't talk to me. In fact, he has to see Woody again.
Woody? Yeah, Woody's the only person that'll talk to tonight.
Oh, don't you? Well, Woody shows up. Maybe he can... There he is. Maybe he'll tell us what's so hush-hush.
Woody, can I talk to you a minute, Bo?
Wait a minute. Now, all of us would like to be enlightened about Asa's condition.
Yeah, in a minute. Bo, please. I'm going to make this fast. Your father is up and around, and he's back to his old grouchy self. Yeah, well, what about this ghost? Forget about the ghost. Take your beautiful bride and get on out of town before it hits the fan. What? Before what hits the fan? Well, look, just trust me, okay? We got a little problem on our hands. It's just going to get messier and more emotional with every passing
Pa, something's wrong with Pa.
No, he's fine. He's never been healthier in his life. But if you stick around, you are going to have one dead honeymoon, and that's not fair to Dee.
No, of course it's not.
Okay, so trust me, okay? And get going while the getting's good.
Well, if that's the way it's got to be, then I guess that's the way it's got to be. Listen,
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Sure.
If anybody asks what happened to us.
Hey, look, I'll take care of it, okay? Go!
All right. Hi, Johnny, excuse us for a second.
Oh, sure. Bye.
That's kind of rude, honey.
I'm sorry, don't ask me any questions because I don't have any hands. All right, we're off to see the world.
Tonight? No, we're going in the morning.
No, listen, the jet is all fueled up. We can leave for our honeymoon tonight.
Oh, honey.
Here, come here. How was that? Huh?
Okay, you're a great kisser. What does that
No,
have to do
that is
with-
an indication of all the love and all the kisses that I have yet to give you. That's all we need, isn't it?
No, food is good or clothes.
Forget about clothes. Give Klein all your clothes, all right? I mean, even everything that you've packed. I will buy you an entire new wardrobe. I'll buy you a new outfit every place we go.
You gone totally bonkers?
Totally. Come on. Hey, let's go. Where the thing is going? We're going away. Tonight? Yeah.
Tonight?
Aren't you going to tell everybody?
We don't have time to tell everybody. And my advice to you is to get out of this house and get back to land.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one that called me and said there...
I know what I said. But I know what I'm saying to you right now. Believe me, Clint, get out of here. Go home to the woman you love and let Pa get himself out of whatever mess he's gotten himself into now, all right? Hey, big brother. I love you, big buckaroo.
Love you, Bobo.
Good. Then get out of here. Come on. Go. Do like I say.
Well, what am I waiting for? Bo said go. I'm going.
Dear Clint, by the time you read this, I'll be out of town and out of your life. Don't try and find me. I can't see you again. It's too dangerous for me. Goodbye forever.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd remember me, so I didn't call first.
You don't remember. Don't you know that this house has a front
But
door?
this house is so huge. I thought you'd refuse to see me.
So you sneak around the back? What do you want?
Look, it's about Nikki Smith.
What about her?
I don't want to be nosy.
Well, then don't be nosy.
Okay, I heard that you were once somebody else, that you had a double personality.
That's not the secret.
Well, and your name was Nikki Smith.
Yeah, it was. So what? I don't know anything about her.
Well, that's what I want to know. Do you have any memories about her?
No. Why?
I thought maybe that's when I knew you.
Well, I can't help you because I don't know, okay? And I'm very busy. You have to leave.
I'm sorry and that I bothered you. I'll go the same way I came. I'll be seeing you.
Oh, Larry.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
I'm
Listen, I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Well, it wasn't your fault.
It wasn't Tracy's fault either, honey. She's had a rough time.
All right. Well, somebody else needs your attention.
Yeah, I know. You give me half a chance, I'll make it up to you.
No, it's not me. It's Asa.
Asa, what happened to him?
He fainted a little while ago.
Fainted?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you went upstairs to see how he's doing.
Of course, yeah. I'm sorry,
Well,
kid.
none of the guests have been able to relax, so if you would.
Yeah, of course. I'll be down as soon as I can.
All right. Excuse me. I don't mean to be rude. You certainly don't look like a common party crasher, but I'm afraid unless you tell me your name, I cannot help but make that.
I'm sorry. There's really no great secret. My name is Mrs. Asa Buchanan. Too late, Nicky.
It's all yours, Sandy. I'm gone. I'm gone. No. He wants us both, and he's going to get us both. Not me. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Oh, but you do. No matter where you go, no matter how far you run, Nicky, you will never be away from me. Watch me! No, on second thought, forget it. I am sick of you watching me. I am sick of you, your smiles, your words of warning, and everything about you. You can't bother me anymore. Bye-bye, Vicky.
It's not goodbye, Nicky. Not for us. We'll be together again. Someday, we will be together. Together. Together.
Vicky? Vicky?
Dear Clint, by the time you read this, I'll be out of town and out of your life. Don't try and find me. I can't see you again. It's too dangerous for me. Goodbye forever, Nicky.
Damn!
I get it. Vicky threatened her again, and Nicky ran for her life.
Hi, Dan.
You're back.
Yeah, now that all that riffraff is gone, let's have a split of champagne. Tonight is a night to celebrate.
Coming right up.
Thanks.
Tina, baby.
You again. I thought you had left or had been told to leave.
Sorry, just went upstairs to see if Lisa was dressed so I could drive her to work.
Well, your lady friend keeps very strange hours, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you, Dan.
Champagne. Go ahead, Miss Thing. You got something going down in your life you excited about?
No, this is just my preferred drink of choice.
How's Pamela doing?
What do you know about Pamela?
Only what I overheard you talking about on the telephone. Now, I think you got something you want to tell Bobby Blue, ain't that right?
Oh, Doc, come on in. It's a party downstairs. Did you see anybody you didn't know?
No, I just got here. Mimi said to check on you.
How about a lady with light brown hair, white
No, I
dress?
didn't see anyone. What's this about your physical condition, Asa?
Larry, you've been a doctor a long time, right? And you've seen people die, and you see how the living react. Now, I need to know something. If I think I saw somebody a little while ago that I know died, I mean actually died in front of my eyes.
Is that what happened? You saw a vision of someone that seemed so real you fainted?
Seem real? She rang the doorbell, walked in my damn house.
That's a pretty concrete vision.
No, wait a minute. It's the mind, right? It happens to a lot of people. I just lost a few seconds. I mean, there's no way she could have rung the doorbell and be downstairs.
Well, Asa, if she's dead and that's what happened, that's exactly what happened, yeah.
What if she didn't die? What if she's really here? What then?
My name is Mrs. Asa Buchanan. I beg your pardon. I said, I think I said it clearly. My name is Mrs. Asa Buchanan. Pamela Buchanan.
Pamela, what are you trying to pull?
I know this must come as a terrible shock to you, Dorian, and to Ace's friends and his family, but the truth is I am indeed his wife.
You may be the wife of some Asa Buchanan in Peoria, Illinois or somewhere, but you are not the wife of this Asa Buchanan.
Well, that sounds like a marvelous evening, Sherry. I thought you were going to bring Pete back here.
Just wait. You haven't heard the best part yet. Pete wanted to go over to the O'Neill's house instead because he was worried that his young niece was with a young hoodlum that the family didn't approve of. Well, guess who this young hood was? Chip Cooper.
The kid who double-crossed Andre in Hanover?
That's right.
Thank goodness he didn't know you.
Oh, please, that would have blown everything. But, you know, I found some things out. Obviously, Chip came here. He fell for Joy, and then he couldn't blow her sister's fiancé away.
Well, obviously, Chip is nothing like his brother Eddie. He was some hood. Andre was a fool to hire Chip.
And I found something else out that has made me very, very nervous. Andre has a contract out for Chip after I warned him not to, at least until after I ruined Pete O'Neill. Oh, but no. Andre never listens to me.
That's ridiculous. The police already have Chip's statement. Who are they going to think had him killed?
I know. It is just insane. I just wish I could get to Andre, but I can't risk being seen with him. So do me a favor, all right? You have to get word to him, maybe through his wife, that he has to call off the attack dogs until I am finished.
Sure, first thing in the morning. They're probably worried that Chip's going to leave town and they'll have a hard time finding him.
No. Chip is not going to leave town. He's too involved with Joy. And I managed to make a friend of her by bringing him over here and getting him a room in the hotel. This way, I'll be able to keep an eye on him while I'm working on Pete O'Neill.
So far, it sounds like you're only having fun with Pete.
Well, true. I am, setting the groundwork. But I'm going to make another move tonight. Not a terribly big move. Just about as big as a shot glass.
But you went up to bed.
I couldn't sleep.
Made some hot chocolate. You want some?
No, thank you. Why couldn't you sleep thinking of Sherry?
Why couldn't you sleep? Thinking about Chip?
I knew it. I should have never
Wait a
come
minute.
down
Whoop,
here.
come, please. It's okay for you to ask about my date. It's fair for me to ask about yours.
Yes, but I like your date, and you hate mine.
I don't hate Chip. What I hate is what he almost did. And the fact that you're so involved with him and you don't know anything about him.
So what do you know about Sherry?
Sherry's my client. I'm not starry-eyed about her. And I've had enough experience not to jump in with my heart first and my mind second.
Ugh, here we go again, about little Joy and how naive she is.
Wait a minute. Will you please stop defending him from every angle? And don't get angry at us just because we love you and we're trying to protect you.
Yeah, but your bottom line is still going to be that I shouldn't see him, and my bottom line is going to be that I should. So why bother with all this yak?
Wait a minute, please. Whoop.
What?
All right. You know, I got a little temper, and every once in a while I lose it. I'm sorry. Sit down. Just like Harry there, you know what I mean? Now, look. If you were a kid and you were strung out on drugs, there'd be absolutely no way for me not to get involved, not to try to help you, to save you from your life going down the tubes. And you'd do the same thing for me, wouldn't you? Or anyone else you loved or cared about?
Of course I would, but I'm not involved in drugs. This is much different.
No, it's not. No, it's not. See, long before there was coke, long before there was pot, or whatever the drug of choice is nowadays, there was passion. You meet somebody, oh, come on, you think I don't know about this? You meet somebody, that chemistry, it's so intense. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't think. But this is your first go-around with feelings of this intense.
And because it's my first go-around, I can never possibly know what I'm doing, right? And I can't see Chip as a bad person because he's a hunk. Did I say everything that you were going to say?
I'm just asking you to look a little more deeply, that's all.
I have looked deeply. Trust me. You guys haven't looked deeply. You know something? Chip couldn't kill Bo, and he hates believing the idea that he ever could.
But he got involved with those people. Come on, you gotta face that. He was involved with those underworld people, the same people that tried to tell Connie she wasn't doing anything wrong. And thank God, I thank God this family found out and we were able to stop her before she did do anything wrong. That agency is involved with drugs. It's a front for drugs and prostitution.
But he wasn't in that agency that deeply. And he regrets that he let his brother talk him into it in the first place. But gosh, can't you get that idea into your head? That is over. It is over and done with. He is starting a new life for himself.
All right, fine. That's what you believe. But let him prove himself before you get involved too deeply.
I remember something. You and Pop, you not showing up until a couple of days after he was dead. You remember? And the big falling out that you guys had because you were always the troublemaker? Well, look at you. You did a turnaround for yourself, and he accepted you. We all accepted you from the minute you walked in our front door.
It was a long time ago, and it took me a long time to put my life back together again.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. We took you for your word. We just took you for what you said. We believed in you. Now that's all I'm asking you is just to believe in Chip.
Hey, you guys.
Ooh, did I interrupt something?
Yeah, luckily.
Okay, well, get ready for the hottest, latest news. Dee Dee and Bo went on their honeymoon tonight without bag or baggage, or not even saying goodbye to us.
Why?
Well, I'm not sure. I think Bo's father has to do with some of this. Bo said that he wanted them both 20,000 feet up in the air before it hit the fan. Whatever it is, I don't know.
No, I can't back up and tell you the whole story. Doesn't mean anything anyway.
Hey, so when was the last time you had a complete physical? Hey, sir. Hi, Larry. Hey, so, Larry, could you wait outside, please?
Woody,
no, don't go far, okay? Just stay close because he and me, well, we might need you, okay? Larry?
All right, I'll be outside.
Hey, look, I had a hunch that it wasn't a ghost that made you faint. You fainted because you saw Pamela. That's right. She is downstairs right now. Flesh and blood.
Fortune hunter. No, I'm a simple woman and a simple taste.
If you're not a fortune hunter, you're a raving lunatic, and if you don't leave here, I'm going to alert security and have you carried out.
I'm the woman you came to see in Malakeva, remember? You wanted to buy my paintings.
Malakeva?
Yes, that's where I lived until today. You're one of my very first fans. I'm so thrilled to meet you. You know, I will be bringing my paintings here, so anytime you'd like to make an appointment.
The sea captain, the one that looked exactly like Asa?
Well, it should. He posed for it. Rather reluctantly, I might add.
No, just 1 second here. That painting was signed P. Stewart.
Yes, that's the name I paint under. You see, I didn't want to trade under my husband's fame, so I just picked one of his middle names. Asa Jeb Stewart Buchanan. Got it?
When? Where? What? Never mind. I don't want to know. I wouldn't believe you anyway, because if I did allow myself to believe one preposterous word of your story, I would be the next one to faint dead away.
Oh, poor Asa. I really should have called to let him know I was coming. I mean, look, he just took one look at me and just plummeted to the floor.
Well, he's just fine now. So why don't we just go upstairs and get the truth?
You know, I think that's a wonderful idea. Please, I'm so anxious to see him. Why don't you lead the way?
I'm home.
Bad news at the dentist. Our teeth aren't getting clean enough.
It is none of your business who I am talking to on the phone or what I am talking about.
Listen, baby, with your hustles, I make everything my business. Now, this got anything to do with Victoria, you better forget about it right now.
Would you just disappear if I tell you? It has nothing to do with your sweet little Victoria.
Don't mess with me. You're pulling something I can smell it a mile away because you stink.
Look, I am just trying to help out a friend here, somebody who needs a lot of assistance because she is dealing with a monster. Look, you can read it on the front page of the National Intruder tomorrow morning.
I thought I saw you with that reporter dude. And he sure ain't your type.
Yeah, well, now that you know about it, okay, and you know that it doesn't involve your little friend, why don't you just leave, okay, so I can
Tina,
have my
let me tell you
champagne in
something.
peace?
If you're lying to me, beware. Because I'll make sure you have no peace at all.
There you are, Bobby.
Look.
I've been looking for you.
Stella, look, I'm seeing Lisa now, okay? I'm through.
Look, don't flatter yourself. I'm not here for romance. I want to talk to you. Look, there's something going on tonight. Something I think that you'll be very interested in.
Oh, Heron, I'm sorry I got you out of bed.
Well, it's quite all right, sir.
I got a crisis here, Heron. Vicky's gone. I found a note that said she's leaving me, and she's leaving me for good.
My word, sir.
Yeah, did she say anything at all to you about it?
Well, afraid not. She just said that she wouldn't need anything and that I should retire, sir.
Well, I'm almost sure she's going to be leaving town, but I don't have any idea where. Now, you get on the telephone, will you check the airlines,
Yes.
the bus stations, the train terminal? I'll call some friends, and I'll call up some places around town.
Yes, Mr. Buchanan, should I check under the name Victoria Lord Buchanan only?
Ah, good point, Heron. While you're at it, ask if Miss Nicole Smith made any reservations also.
Yes, of course, sir.
Yes, operator. In Landview, may I have the number of Elmo's Bar? And may I also have the number of Elmo's in Harrisburg?
Asa, are you in there?
Woody, you were there. I mean, you were there when she died in my arms.
Well, maybe she didn't really die. Or maybe the good Lord decided to bring her back right after we left the island.
It can't be. I mean, it just can't be.
Hey, look, Asa, you better sit down.
I don't want to sit down.
Look, Pamela is downstairs right now, telling Dorian all about how she is your wife. You all right? Hey, Larry! Larry! Lisa?
No, it's no coroner, but I'm going to tell you something. It's my heart, and it's searing through my soul. This is the work of the Almighty. He saved Pamela's life and making me account for all my sins.
We'll begin a series on high blood pressure and how it affects you on World News tonight.
How'd you like to make $2,000 for only an hour's worth of work?
$2,000 an hour?
Yeah, I know these guys that have this gig going on tonight, and they're looking for a driver.
A driver making $2,000 an hour? What, you hitting a savings and loan?
The hospital. You know, the safer the patient's valuables are kept.
Look, these people you know must be amateurs like you. You don't be hitting no hospital. You know how many people be walking around there day and night?
Look, the job is going down at midnight. They've got a man inside, and he's setting the whole thing up.
Now, that's different. Sort of.
Now are you interested?
Yo, I'm always interested in extra $2,000. But nah, I promised Lisa I was going straight and I won't be going back on my word.
Oh, so Lisa Barron's turned Bobby Blue into a cream puff.
Watch it.
All right. Everybody's saying it, Bobby. She's got you on a short leash.
Still, I said cool it.
All right, forget I said anything about $2,000.
Wait, who the guys?
No one you know.
Look, don't be playing with me. If I'm doing a job, I want to know who I'm working with. I don't want to be stuck with no knuckle-neck jerks.
Look, take my word for it. They know what they're doing. They've got a man inside that's setting the whole thing up.
Lisa, come here. Girl, you look good in anything.
What do you do, Stella? Just follow us around? Hmm? Us? We just happen to bump into each other. Working tonight, Lisa? Oh, no. I always walk around with a blue uniform on. Bobby, let's go.
I'm out of here.
Bobby.
What?
I'll need to know something pretty quickly.
Get out my face.
What does she need to know, huh?
She's just trying to offer me a job opportunity. She bugging. Let's go.
Yeah.
Asa, this woman claims that she's your wife. I'm sorry that I gave you such a shock when I first came in. Are you all right?
Hey, I don't understand this, Pam.
Well, Dr. Dupree made a mistake. It's a miracle, a blessed miracle. Apparently it was some kind of a tropical disease, and when it runs its course, it simulates death, but then after that, you just recover.
Excuse me, I'd like to hear more about this disease.
I don't think we've met. I'm, Pamela Buchanan, Ace's wife.
Now, wait a minute. Asa, aren't you going to deny what this woman is saying? Asa?
She is my wife, Dorian. I thought she was dead. I mean, I didn't want you to be dead. As far as I knew, she was 6 feet under. Oh, and Pam, I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am for this miracle. Dorian, this day and age, they still have miracles.
Darling, maybe you and I should be alone for just a few minutes.
Hey.
You still seem to be in a state of shock.
That's a good idea, Larry. I'll race you to the door.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I get an explanation of this outrage.
You know, Dorian, you look like you wish I was dead.
I wish to know the truth and nothing but the truth.
Well, you remember how depressed I was when I came home.
Home from Houston. You said that you were in Houston. I thought this friend that passed away was some old cowboy who died with his boots on instead of this. Every time you said you were in Houston, you were in Malakeva with her? Asa, no wonder I wasn't able to reach you.
Well, I went down to Malakeva and I met Pam. We fell madly in love. We had a whirlwind torrid affair, right?
Yes, darling, that's right.
And then she got sick. I mean, really sick. She was dying. So I married her.
Asa, you are the poorest excuse for a human being on the face of this earth. A few hours ago, you were telling me that you cared for me, that we had a future together. You were pouring out your innermost feelings. You said that you were going to rectify the mistakes of the past with me.
Dorian, all I can tell you, honey, is I'm sorry.
Well, Asa Buchanan, shall we get down to business?
Well, I'm glad you didn't die, woman.
Oh, well, you certainly didn't waste any time going after that Dorian Lord.
You sure as hell got your strength back in a hurry.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. I don't have any disease, tropical or otherwise.
What the hell are you telling me? That was a setup?
Yes. Yes, you didn't believe what I told your friends, did you?
No, Pamela, no. You're not capable of being so underhanded. You've never lied to me in your life.
No, I haven't. Not until you lied to me for the last 10 years of our life. But now I have discovered new levels in deceit in me that I didn't even know existed.
Tina put you up to this. This is her handiwork.
Oh, I cannot believe that tone of self-righteousness in your voice, as if you were the one that was wronged. Yes, Tina helped me, and thank heavens she did, or I would have gone out of my mind.
Tina's a snake. You can't trust her for a second.
Tina happens to be the only friend I have in Landview at this moment, including you, my husband. You were on my deathbed, claiming that you loved me and you couldn't wait to get back here to romance that poor woman.
I was already romancing her before. I mean...
You mean you were just carrying on normally, like you have been all these years?
That is right, Pamela. I need a woman in my life. You were thousands and thousands of miles away.
That was your choice, not mine. I would have gone anywhere with you. But no, I was kept hidden here on some island like a leper.
No, damn it, that is not true. Believe me, when you were dying, I didn't lie. I told you I loved you, and I meant it. I do love you.
Fine, then you'll be very happy because we are going to be together for a long time as husband and wife.
You don't understand. You see, it doesn't work here. I'm a different man here. I'm a tycoon, and I'm a self-centered, ruthless individual who uses people. But you, honey, with that island, I mean, you there, that's what kept me sane. That gave me some semblance of humanity. See, I knew you were there, Pamela. I knew you were waiting for me and loving me. You gave me nothing but happiness and joy. And honey, that is the God's honest truth.
I believe that. But I also have to believe the rest of the truth, Asa. And that is that you made me your mistress, your unwitting mistress.
I don't care who I was married to. In my heart, you were my real wife. I mean, your purity and your innocence. Those are things I treasured above all.
Oh, I see. You treasured me in your heart while you were loving other women with your body. Oh, Asa, tell me, how do you treasure people that you don't love? I mean, how do you humiliate people that you don't care about?
Okay, now you know the real me. I mean, don't you wish you didn't?
Oh, well, there's some truth in that.
See what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to keep you happy. I want you to get away from this horrible Asa Buchanan and just let Jeb Stewart touch you. He's the only one you deserve and love.
You know, there was a time when I believed every word you ever said. I thought it was the gospel truth.
Oh, Pam, I mean everything I say right now. Just believe me, honey.
And if I do? What then?
I want you to get a plane and fly down to our home in Malakeva.
Get the scoop?
Yeah, but what cracks me up is that Joy thought that she was going to hide Chip out here in the house.
Right. No matter what objection we have, she overcomes it.
Wow, she's a real pain. And she's in love.
Oh, come on. Infatuation, baby.
No. This is love.
Based on what?
Since when is love based on anything?
Oh, come on. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I know it doesn't make any sense, but I mean, she's still in love. And from what she told me, she said that if we interfere with her and Chip, she's going to run off with him.
Wonderful. You'd wonder what Harry would have done in a spot like this.
He would have kept his cool if nothing else.
But I mean, would she have buckled under? Would she have given in or defied him or what?
You know, I don't know. In this case, I don't think she's going to buckle under. She's a real hothead.
So, no matter what I say, she's not going to listen to me.
She won't listen to me either. If Dee Dee was here, she might listen to her. Of course, she's not here right now.
That's good. I mean, she and Bo deserve a honeymoon. They don't deserve to be involved with the family problems. Both families.
Yeah, but you know something? Something occurred to me while I was talking to Joy. I think you could be in a lot of danger. And I think we should be worrying about you right now.
Me? Nah, no problem.
Hey, come on. If Andre can put a contract out on Chip from a jail cell, he could easily get to you too, Pete.
He wouldn't be that stupid. Not after what they tried with Bo. No. I'm okay.
Oh, man, when I think that all this is caused by my stupidity and greed, I could kick myself.
Wonderful. That's what we need. A big dose of guilt around here. I get it. Hello, O'Neill's.
Pete. Oh, thank God I got you. He called me again, and he said...
All right, just calm down. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I keep thinking that any minute he could walk through this door.
All right, look, I'm on my way over. Just lock the door. Don't let anybody in, okay?
Please hurry.
All right.
Bingo. What was that all about?
There's no time to explain. Sherry's been getting phone calls, and I got to get over there. Don't wait up for me. Lock the door.
She's not there. Okay, thank you very much. Now what? What else? What the hell is that?
Mr. Buchanan.
Oh, Harry, any luck?
I'm afraid not, sir. I checked under both names and domestic and foreign flights for this evening and in the morning. And also, trains and buses don't require reservations.
Well, I'm almost sure that if she was going to leave, she would be taking a plane. But the thing is, she knows I will be looking for her. She'd probably come up with a whole new identity. Now what? I don't have the vaguest idea. What? Do you have any suggestions?
What about the mountain cabins?
I've already done that. I called up there, and the sheriff is going to check it out for me. But you see, she'd know I was doing that, too.
Then she's really gone, sir?
It looks that way, Heron. It looks that way.
Don't give up hope, sir.
Good night, Heron.
She is gone, but she was here, and her presence is still heavy in the air. What a taste of human love. Now she's gone, and it don't matter anymore. Crossing dreams with our lives, it was more than just a woman and a man. It was love without disguise. Now my life will never be the same again. She is gone, but she was here, and her presence is still heavy in the air. What a tale of human love. But now she's gone, and it don't matter anymore. Crossing dreams with our lives, it was more than just a woman and a man. It was love without disguise. And now my life will never be the same again.
Wait a minute. I'm not done yet.
You scared me.
Tina, Vicky is gone. She packed up and left Landfair. She left me a note saying that she is gone for good.
Well, what brought that on?
But I've checked high and low, Tina. I've checked every place I know, and it suddenly occurred to me that maybe you know some hangouts that I don't.
Hangouts?
I'm hoping that she didn't go directly to the airport, don't you understand? And that maybe she isn't quite as determined as the note made it sound.
Well, yeah, there were places that we went together, but that was as Nicky Smith. Vicky wouldn't remember them.
Tell me the names of them anyway.
Why? Unless you're finally willing to admit that you know that Vicky is Nicky Smith after all.
I did not come here to debate if Vicky is Nicky.
Yeah, but you asked me about hangouts where Nicky and I would go together, which must mean that you really think she's Nicky.
Will you just tell me where to look?
You know, nothing seems to come to mind. Good night, Clint.
Just a minute. You know something and you're not telling me.
Why should I? You're lying to me. Now, just let me go. You're
Not
hurting me.
until you tell me where she is. Not until you talk. You hear that? Not until you talk. Now, where the hell is my wife?
Go of me. Look, your wife is gone. She is buried somewhere deep inside Nicole Smith, and you know that as well as I do.
Tina, I'm finally convinced that she is Vicky. Now, a changed Vicky, but still Vicky.
Fine, we'll play it your way, okay? But Vicky has divorced you. That means it gives her total freedom to do whatever she wants, including leaving you forever, and that is reality. What is also is reality is the fact that I am carrying your child here, which is a little problem that you are refusing to deal with.
Oh, please, one problem at a time. Look, we went to the premiere of Backfire. We had a good time. We went back to Landfair, and we had an argument. And now she's gone.
Yeah, which is exactly what Nicky would do in a case like this, isn't it? It's certainly not Vicky's style, is it?
Do you have any idea where I should look?
You know, I just can't figure it. Either you are just lying to me, or you have convinced yourself of whatever it is you want.
Tina, look. Any bars, restaurants, another name she might be using, anything like that.
Yeah, names that only Nicky would know. You lied to me.
You know, for a lady who lies every 3 or 4 minutes, I'd like to know where the hell you get off with the self-righteous tone you're using.
Look, this has been a long and exhausting evening. And if you decide to stop trying to treat me like a fool here, fine. Maybe I can help you, maybe I can't.
But right now, I'm going upstairs, and I'm going to go to sleep.
She was in Santo Domingo about a month ago, and she stayed at your hotel. Well, you do remember. Yeah, well, she could be using the name Victoria Lord or Nikki Smith. Nicole Smith. No, huh? I thank you. Gracias, senor.
Pa, 10 years? 10 years? Wait a minute, before you go through the roof, hear my side of the story.
I don't have the strength to go through the roof.
Good. Now, Olympia, your ma was very sick in the sanitarium. I was lonely, I was depressed. I took a little vacation in Malacava. I met this Pam. I didn't want anybody to know who I was, so I used my middle name, and I told them all I was a merchant sea captain.
A sea captain? A sea captain. Pa, you know, I might be able to understand an affair, but you married her.
She got pregnant, Clint. She's a missionary's daughter. It's a small island. They got rules and customs there, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're going to tell me I got a little half-brother or sister running around someplace?
No. She lost the baby in the 4th month, but I didn't abandon her. I didn't want to. I did love her, and I love her now.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Samantha?
Honest to God, Clint, I love Sam.
Becky Lee. What about Becky Lee?
Yes, I love Becky Lee.
Delilah. Tell me about Delilah.
Oh, no, that was an obsession.
Obsessions, they don't count, right, Pa? So all these years, all this time, you've been sneaking off to this little island and playing a married sea captain.
Right.
Is the day ever going to come when I know all your secrets?
This is the last one, Clint, I swear.
I don't know what to say.
Well, do you understand it all?
No, I don't. I don't understand it at all. I'm a one-woman man, Pa. My whole life was wrapped up in one woman, in Vicky. And I cannot imagine having another woman stashed away someplace. But then you and I always have been kind of different, haven't we? Tell me something. Why is it in all these years you just never got around to, excuse my language here, telling her the truth?
Where would I start? Where the hell would I start? Once the lie took hold, it just built and built. I mean, wait a minute now. I want to tell you something. Don't think I'm proud of myself. I don't think that. I just had nothing but guilt. But Pam, I mean, she was so easy. She never complained, never demanded.
A real captain's paradise, right?
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do? You're just going to play it by ear, go through the motions, and wait until she gets tired of being married and living with you?
I don't know. It's up to her, because as far as I know, she could be on her way to Malacava right now.
Oh, just ruined my... How? Why? Just a minute. Look, you're going to find out. Okay, look, I want you to go wait in the bedroom and listen, okay?
Wait a minute. I am not an eavesdropper.
Yes, you have to go listen just please. I don't want to see you here. I'll think I'm manipulating.
No,
just
I'm
go
not
in here, and you're going to hear what I have to say to this. Okay, go. Go on. Okay. I'm coming. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have a little morning sickness.
You always win, don't you, Tina? Just had to make me crawl over here and beg you for information, didn't you, Tina?
All I wanted was the truth.
All right, you got it. Yes, she's Nikki Smith. But so help me, if you use that knowledge to hurt her...
I'm not going to hurt her. She's my sister. I love her.
Right. Where'd she run off to?
You keep acting like I have the answers here, Clint. I'm sorry.
Don't give me that, Tina. Now, you said there were places. I want to know what they are.
There were places we went to. There were bars, discos. That's not the kind of place she'd spend all night in.
But where would Nikki Smith go to spend the night? Where would she go to get away?
I don't know. I remember her saying something. If she got away from you, she would go to the Waterside Inn. You know, the one in Bayhead.
Waterside Inn? Oh, the Waterside Inn. Yes, that's the place where you signed our name to the register, isn't it?
I did not. Mitch did that, but that is the place where Harry and Nicole were on their way to that night of the storm, remember?
All those months that you knew she was Nikki. All those months that you and Mitch used that information to get what you wanted.
But she is my sister. All I wanted was for her to acknowledge it, and you know that.
And Harry O'Neill took a bullet that was intended for me.
You know, what I want to know here is how come you are protecting Nikki? How come you just don't call Dr. Polk and have her committed?
I have my reasons.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense, because if you really love her, if you want to get Vicky back, then you do that.
I do. And I will get her back my way. My way. Now, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, and do not
call the Waterside Inn and tell her I'm coming over.
I'm not going to. I don't even know she's there. It's just a guess.
I hope it's a lucky one.
Be sure and ask for Brenda Bell. Yes, thank you, Tina. Nice guy, huh?
I don't know. What is this, Vicky is really Nicky? I mean, what does that mean?
Believe me, I will explain all of it to you, but remember what he said, okay? Because sometimes I may have you swear to what he said.
Suzette Charles, live, 10 p.m. Saturday.
Vicky! Oh, honey.
Oh, thank you for coming. I was so afraid you were going to change your mind.
Well, I got lost in the wilds of New Jersey. Of all the places to come to, Vicky, the Jersey Shore in the middle of winter.
Yeah, well,
I mean, Atlantic City, great.
Yeah, I know it's a long story, but can you stay for a while?
Well, sure.
Oh, good.
Didn't we agree in Santo Domingo? Anytime either one of us needs the other one. Oh, and hon, you sure look like you need somebody.
Oh, Jeannie, I got so many problems. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, let's go to work on them.
Okay.
But if you don't mind my saying so, this is not exactly the ideal place to solve a problem. Tell you what, why don't you check out? We'll head for Atlantic City, hit the slot machines, maybe the roulette table, and on the way up there, you can tell me all.
I can't do it.
Why not?
Because I got to keep a real low profile. You see, I'm running away from my ex-husband. I'm scared to death he's going to find me.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
What?
Miss Bell,
Oh.
room service is ready to serve you breakfast now.
Thank you.
Miss Bell?
Yeah, Brenda Bell. Do you think you could call me that, please?
Sure.
Oh, I mean, just when there are other people around, you know.
Sure.
And would you mind if we ate up in my room?
Well, sure, anything you say.
Thanks a lot. Come on.
Okay. Hon. You really are petrified, aren't you?
I meant everything I said, Dorian.
Then I don't understand, Asa. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you.
Of course you are. Yesterday you told me that we can share a life together. Today you want this woman to move in here as your wife in spite of her deceptions, her manipulations.
She is my wife, Dorian.
Well, that's a matter of legal interpretation. I told you what Herb said, that because she got you to marry her under fraudulent circumstances, you could have this marriage annulled.
I don't give a damn about the legal stuff. I had a good life with her for 10 years. She was loyal, she was faithful, I could trust her.
Until now.
That is not her fault.
It isn't her fault when she tricks you into marrying her by telling you that she's dying, when she gets a minister and a doctor in on her conspiracy?
Tina put her up to that. This is all Tina's fault.
Waterside Inn, good morning.
Yes, could I speak to the room clerk, please?
This is the room clerk, sir. Desk clerk, bartender, telephone operator, you name it.
Pretty quiet this time of the year, I guess, huh?
Yeah, very quiet.
Good. Then you wouldn't have any trouble telling me if a certain party checked in the last 24 hours. The name is,
Hello? You still there, sir?
You lost your marbles? You say the name Brenda Bell. This guy's going to tell Nikki someone was asking about her. She's going to fly the coop so fast that...
Hello? Hello, sir? We seem to have a bad connection. If you can hear me, why don't you hang up and place your call again?
No. There's only one way to find out for sure if she's really there.
How did Tina get involved in this?
I wish the hell I knew.
Asa, you just told me she masterminded this whole plot.
That's right.
Well, how did she even know about Pamela?
How does that little conniver know anything? Looks through keyholes or listens in on folks.
Some keyhole. Malakeva's thousands of miles away.
You almost found out about it.
That's because I stumbled on that portrait of you as the sea captain in New York.
Well, maybe she did the same thing.
What? That little bubblehead doesn't go browsing around art galleries. Believe me, she's not the type.
All right, maybe she took a vacation to Malakeva and met Pam. What the hell difference does it make now? The point is, once she found out...
It's quite true. This whole deathbed plot does sound like the sort of thing that would come out of Tina's little pea brain.
Wait a minute. Pamela did not know the kind of woman she was working with. Pamela, believe me, Dorian, is innocent and loyal.
In spite of the fact that she has lived 10 years with you.
I'm going to tell you something. I never raised my voice to her, never gave her an order, she never complained.
Of course not. Because naturally you were playing the part of the nice, gentle sea captain, Jeb Stewart. For 10 years you sustained that role. Really, you missed your calling. You should have become an actor.
The thing is, Dorian, what do I do now?
Well, one of the things we better do is do something to settle Miss Tina's hash.
We?
She has done me just as much dirt as she's done you.
That mean you're going to help me with Tina?
Of course, Asa. Of course I will. However, Tina is not our biggest problem.
What is?
Pamela. Seriously, Asa. The woman is what you would call a little hothouse flower. She's the sort that only blooms in a tropical environment. I don't know how you'll expect her to survive as Mrs. Asa Buchanan here.
She could not.
Of course not, so show a little mercy. Terminate this marriage just as fast as possible.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Dorian?
Sure would. I mean, we were doing pretty well before she showed up, weren't we?
You're quite a gal.
And you're quite a guy. So, when do we take matters in hand?
What manners?
How are we going to trash Tina Clayton Lord?
All right, I think I got the picture. Who do you think is responsible for the burglary?
Well, that pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, the guys from security know what they're doing.
So you think Bobby did it?
According to that, he was here, right? With Lisa.
You think she was in on it also?
I think Bobby is using Lisa, making it look like she set up the robbery. I mean, but that thing with the keys, that's too obvious. I mean, really.
Yeah, but Josh, she's been in trouble before. Boy, Fairfax is going to hit the roof when this comes out. A lot of pressure, all those people, patients screaming and yelling, worried about a hospital not being able to take care of their valuables, and the sad thing is they've got a case. What if we can't secure our own premises? Yeah. Bart, hello. How are you? Do we have an appointment? I'm sorry, I might have forgotten.
No, we don't. I'm sorry for the interruption.
No problem.
But I just came in to see Fairfax, and there was something rather important I wanted to call you about, but seeing that I was here, I decided...
Yeah, fine. No problem. I'd like you to meet someone. Dr. Joshua Hall, one of our residents. This is Bartholomew Barron, chairman of Barron Pharmaceuticals.
You know my father, like Captain Ed Hall.
Oh, yes, of course. Your father and I are old friends. Nice meeting you, Josh. If I may get to the point, I'm deeply disturbed about what happened here last night and the inference that my daughter might have been involved.
Well, Bart, I am in charge of the emergency medical services here. The man you want to talk to is Fairfax. He's the administrator.
No, I've already spoken with him. It's an unsatisfactory conversation, which is why I came here. Now, you've always been a straight shooter, Larry, which is one of the reasons why I always counted on you for a frank analysis of the situation.
Well, Bart, I just haven't had time to form an opinion. Why don't you have a seat for a minute? Matter of fact, Josh and I were just going over the report.
I was just explaining to Dr. Wallach, sir, that I don't believe that Lisa could get mixed up in a thing like this.
Of course not.
I sincerely hope you're right, Josh.
Do I understand that her job may be in jeopardy?
Well, of course, that depends on the outcome of the investigation.
Yes, but for now, you're taking no action.
No, I didn't say that, Bart. I really don't see it as I have any choice but to suspend Lisa, at least until the investigation's complete. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. All right. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I've got a patient with post-op complications. I'm gonna have to look in on it.
May I wait for you?
Please do. Make yourself comfortable, Josh. Oh, please. I'll be right back.
Josh, tell me, are you and Dr. Wolek close? Personally, I mean.
Yeah, he recommended me for my present position, and he and my dad are close friends.
Then possibly you could be of some help in this situation.
I think Lisa's getting a raw deal, Mr. Barron. Believe me, I'll do everything I can to persuade Dr. Wallach.
Good. I appreciate that. And if you're successful, well, let's just say that I'd be indebted to you. Deeply indebted.
Oh, so here you are. You know, I thought I'd have to go through all this alone. Bobby Blue, you are one hard guy to track down. You know, even considering the fact that you're in custody. You okay?
I'd be here if I was okay.
Well, they didn't book you, did they?
No.
They didn't ask about me, my name.
Look, Captain Hall's gonna be here any minute. You don't know nothing, you don't admit to nothing. All right? We were just a couple of kids who was walking by when the robbery was in progress. Got it?
Yeah, well, sure, but don't you think you ought to tell them what you know about, you know, what you heard?
Trust me on this, all right? Just play it cool.
Okay.
All right.
What are you doing here?
Just talking.
How did you get in here?
The officer down the hall told me that you wanted to see me.
Flannery! What's a person doing talking to a prisoner in my office here? You ought to have better sense than that. You get out of here. No, better still, you stay, you get out of here. Stay outside the door there.
Wait, Captain, she had nothing. She was minding.
Did you hear what I said? Sit down, Lisa. You recognize these?
Well, sure, they're mine. Where'd you find them?
In an office at the hospital. Can you guess which one? Yeah, the one that was burglarized last night. Now, would you mind telling me how they got there? I'm waiting, Lisa.
I'm sorry, Captain Hall. I'm afraid I can't help you.
You're trying to tell me you don't know how they got on the floor of that office?
That's right.
Lisa, I don't believe you.
Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, make up a story, tell you a lie, huh? Okay, I lost them. I lost them in the corridor or in the parking lot.
You're trying to tell me somebody found these keys by accident, realized there was a key on it to a safe in an office, and decided to commit a burglary. Is that your theory of what happened?
I don't have a theory, Captain Hall.
Well, then maybe you'd like to listen to mine. I think maybe you gave these keys to an old pal of yours, you and Bobby Blue.
No, you're wrong. Dead wrong.
And you waited outside the office while your accomplice burglarized the safe. They heard the security guard coming down the hall. They panicked, dropped the keys, and ran away with the loot.
No, that's not how it happened. I told you that's not how it happened.
Well, then correct me. Give me the real story.
I told you I don't know.
Lisa, I've been over backwards for you. I've been trying not to believe you were involved in this thing, yet here is the evidence. Now, if you don't have a reasonable explanation, I'm going to have to charge you.
With what?
As an accomplice to a burglary. That's a felony in this state. It's a very serious charge, Lisa.
Don't misunderstand me, Josh. I'm not asking for you to do anything dishonest.
Of course not.
I understand your position. Dr. Wallach is your immediate superior. Your father's the supervising officer in this case. It would be awkward for you to exert any undue pressure.
It could be counterproductive.
Yes. Now, all I'm asking is that you make them understand Lisa as the fine girl that you and I know her to be.
You fell in with the wrong crowd, so to speak.
Exactly. Which could happen to any young person. And if she's accused of complicity in this case, well, you can imagine what would happen. It would ruin her whole life. Now, Mother and I have had many dreams for her. And we want her to be happy. She's a very attractive and very intelligent girl. We've always wanted her to meet somebody, some young professional man, like yourself. Raise a nice family.
I promise I'll do my best, sir.
That's all I can really ask for. Well, here we are. Larry, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you're going to reach a fair and impartial decision in my daughter's case. Thanks for your time.
Not at all. Anytime, Barton. Give my love at home.
I will. Josh, say hello to your father for me.
Yes, sir. He's really ripped up about this thing, you know.
Well, I would be too if it were my daughter.
Thing is, Larry, I've gotten to know Lisa, and I find it very hard to believe that she'd get herself involved in this heist. I mean, sure, she's done a few crazy things in her life, but nothing violent, nothing criminal.
You don't think I should suspend her?
She hasn't been charged with anything, a crime, you know? And people are supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. If you could just hold off taking any action, I promise you, I would personally vouch for her behavior from here on.
You've done quite a turnaround on this lady, haven't you?
I've gotten to know her a little bit better.
All right. I will take everything you said into consideration. And now, why don't you get the hell out of here? You got a lot of work to do, and so do you.
Right.
Yes, Captain Hall, please. Hello, Ed. It's Larry. Can you talk?
Vicky, maybe I'm dense, but I still don't understand. Why are you running away from the man?
Jeannie, it's such a long story.
Hey, look, you got me all the way down here. I've got plenty of time.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it more than I can ever say. The thing is that all of a sudden, I just can't bring myself to talk about it. Not right now at this minute.
Hey, listen, I understand. Just take your time. Meanwhile, let's eat our breakfast. And if you'd like to know what's been happening with me...
Oh, is it something good?
Something terrific. Oh, it's like something right out of one of those romantic paperbacks. Yeah. You know, the kind where the tall, dark, handsome guy just can't keep his mind off a certain woman.
Oh, who's the guy?
Well, just as I was leaving Santo Domingo, I decided to go down for one last drink in the bar. So all of a sudden, I hear this guy say, "Can I buy you that drink?" So I looked around to see who he was talking to, and there was the most fantastic hunk you have ever seen in your entire life. And he was talking to moi. And it turned out we were booked on the exact same plane flight. Anyway, we ended up spending a whole week together in New York at this wonderful hotel suite overlooking the park. It was fabulous. Vicky? Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry. I bored you to absolute tears.
No, not at all. No.
But, Vicky, do you know what? That is exactly what you need. A man. Someone who is so attentive to you that he makes you forget all about that husband of yours. And all you have to do is be receptive.
I don't want anybody else.
But, sweetie, then, well, why did you divorce Clyde or Clark? What was his name?
I just mean that I don't want to meet anybody now. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be myself and be free and do what I want to do.
Alone?
Yeah, is there anything wrong with that?
Oh, no, of course not. Oh, does that include present company at this point?
No.
Oh, no, Vicky, I understand. Really. I mean, I have been through these phases. I recognize them. Tell you what, I haven't done my 2 miles today, but I did bring my jogging suit. So I am going to take a little run down on the beach. And I'll meet you in the bar later, okay?
Thanks, Jeannie.
And if you don't show up, that's okay, too. Mwah.
Now then, one of the first things that we have got to do is stop little Miss Tina from achieving any of her grubby little aims. Look, from everything
I'm not
you
interested
tell me,
in
Tina's the
Tina
one
right now.
responsible.
No, right now I want to talk about you.
Me?
You are just about the most fascinating woman I think I've ever met.
Oh, Asa, and you managed to keep that a secret from me for so long.
Well, I was just scared of you.
Of me? Oh.
No, both of us. Can you imagine what kind of power we could generate together?
Oh, Asa, your power, my power. Oh, that just sounds lovely.
I bet we could get an old seismograph to think it was hit by the San Francisco earthquake.
Okay, when do we start?
I wish the hell we could, but unfortunately I got a little problem with Pamela.
Yeah.
Yes.
You listen to me, Asa. Just stop thinking about that sweet, untouched thing from Malakeva. That woman is a woman scorned now. Trust me, a woman's instinct. She is dangerous. She's a...
Paul, sorry to interrupt. Hi, Dorian.
Hello, Clint.
Paul, I need to ask a favor.
Anything?
Could you look after the boys for me for a few days? I'm on my way out to see Vicky, and I'm not sure that she wants anyone to know where she is. But I just got a feeling if I make a real try at it, we can get things squared away between us.
Shoot, I'm gonna go pick the boys up myself. You give me anything he wants. There's a coffee, a drink.
Right
I gotta
back.
make a phone call, cancel my appointment this afternoon. I'm on my way.
Thanks,
Okay.
Pa.
Clint, what's your pleasure?
Nothing, Dorian. Really, I really have to get going.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Clint, I would like to do anything I can to help this reconciliation with Vicky. So there's something I think I better tell you. I have proof positive that Tina is not pregnant. You don't have to pretend with me, Clint. I've known about Tina's claim all along.
How?
Oh, my dear, she's blabbed about it all over town. I'm surprised it hasn't been on the 6 o'clock news.
But the doctor's report.
It was forged, Clint. I had a friend of mine at the hospital look into it. The doctor never examined her. He doesn't even know her.
Are you sure, Dorian? I mean, beyond the shadow of a doubt.
How do you think I got Tina to drop her claim against my estate? I threatened to expose her scam.
Dorian, to coin a cliche, you have just made my day.
Listen, I've been rooting for you and Vicky all along, so you give her my love, all right?
Thanks, Dorian.
Bye. Well, what do you think?
Don't you believe in knocking?
Sorry, we'll start all over.
Come in.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Tracy.
Well, what do you think? It's an incredible improvement, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what's an incredible improvement?
Your files, they're all in order. Look, everything's alphabetized, everything's squared off, neat. You mean to tell me you didn't notice the difference? I've been slaving away here 2 nights in a row for nothing, huh?
You did that?
Who else?
I thought Barbara had gotten tired of my mess.
Well, you work your secretary hard enough as it is.
Tracy, I appreciate what you did, but you really shouldn't have been doing that. I mean, you didn't read any of these files. They are confidential.
No, I just looked at the names so I could put them in alphabetical order.
Well,
I don't think I even remembered any of them.
haven't you got other important things to do around here?
Name one. I mean, really, Larry, if I can help you in any way, it's worth it to me. It's your patience. You know, besides, it gave me something to do. It took my mind off. Aunt Ramona, I still can't really get over that. Oh, I can't believe that she's really dead.
Tracy, have a seat for a minute. I think it's time you and I had a little talk.
Okay.
Oh, Clint, I really like you. I really like you.
I like you, and I like you more. You know why? Because I'm bigger than you, and that means I can like you.
I like it when you hold me and when you kiss me. Oh, Clint. Oh, please kiss me. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Oh, God, I can't let that happen. Every time he gets close to me, she tries to come out. Oh! What if I really fell in love with him? Oh, what if we really made love? Oh. I can't do that because she'll come out then. And I'll be gone. I'll be dead. So I can't do it. I can't ever see him again. Ah.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Lisa, are you all right? How did it go?
Oh, it was just a whole heap of fun. Your daddy just drilled me full of so many questions like I was some criminal. And everyone else was jerking me around trying to find out my life history.
Well, they didn't arrest you, did they?
No, not yet.
Well, you're in the clear.
Yeah, don't count on it. You know, I just don't know what to think. Well, that's why I came here. I was trying to see if I could get somebody to cover for me. I'll take any other shift in the morning or something, but I'm just so beat. I want to go home and fall apart.
Sure, no problem. Consider it taken care of.
So there's no problem. Good.
Don't I even get a thank you?
Sorry. Thank you very much for taking care of it.
You don't even know what I took care of. Dr. Oltl was going to suspend you. I saved your job.
What? Josh, thank you so much. I don't know what it is you had to tell him. I know how strict Larry can be. He's so close with your dad.
All right, I told him. Now get this, and don't mess this up because we'll both be in trouble. I appointed myself your personal guardian.
Come again.
I am responsible for every move you make, just like a lawyer, and you've been released in my custody only in regards to the...
Whoa, you're trying to tell me that you really trust me that much?
I sure do.
But this is some kind of blackmail, right? I mean, I mess up, and then I've got you on my conscience, huh?
That's a good thought. You better keep it in mind.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. But I still can't understand why you did it. I mean, people would think you were nuts, putting your career on the line like that for such an unpredictable lady as me. What could possibly be in it for you, huh?
You're mad I went into your files without your permission.
No, that's not it. Although you really shouldn't have done that. No, Tracy, I'm going to say some things to you, and I'm sorry. I'm afraid they might hurt your feelings.
Oh.
You see, I am old enough to be your father. And I know that very often a young woman, when she forms an attachment to an older man, she mistakes her own feelings, imagines it's love when it's really, I don't know, a father figure kind of thing, a hero worship, whatever you want to call it. I don't want you to be disappointed and misunderstand me. Believe me, I'm honored, I'm flattered you feel this way. But I think that there are two reasons that it's wrong, that this situation is wrong. One is I am just not up for being a role model or a hero figure. And secondly, I could never reciprocate your feelings.
How are you so sure what my feelings are?
Well, if I'm wrong, set me straight. I'm sorry. I really am sorry, Tracy. I just thought I should say these things before things got too carried away. Look, I have patients I have to see. You're welcome to stay here. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. There's cheeseburger and fries and slaw. And what can I get you a drink?
Glass of milk, please.
Glass of milk coming up.
Hey, baby, what's happening?
Well, it's about time somebody got in touch with me. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
You suppose I could, have me one of them?
One of them, you mean a cheeseburger platter?
Mm-hmm.
How would you like that?
Medium, but you can hold that milk.
Hold the milk coming up.
Okay, look, the hospital job went off perfect.
Yeah? So where's my cut?
Well, for that, you'd have to wait a couple of days.
Why?
Negotiations.
What negotiations?
For a fence.
I thought you had a fence.
We got 3 or 4. Look, what you do is you take the merchandise to all 3 of them, right? You go How much can I get for this? They tell you, then you deal with the highest bidder. It takes a little longer, Stella, but you end up with a whole lot more bread.
I see.
Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, look, I'm going... Who's this dude over here giving me this?
Bobby. Hey, what's happening? Bobby, what's going on?
Hey, hey, what about your order?
Who's the guy? You know him? Talking to you, woman. Answer me.
Let go of me, Bobby.
You better start talking.
Let go.
You do know him, don't you?
I've seen him around.
What's his name?
Brick.
Brick what?
Brick, that's all I know. What is this?
He was in on the deal, wasn't he?
Deal.
The hospital job, the safe. Don't play dumb with me, Stella.
Bobby, I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Stella, I've been in police headquarters all night long. I'm not in the mood for your bull. They ripped me up one side and down the next. I'll tell you this, I'm not going down for nobody. Neither is Lisa.
They had her there, too?
Damn straight. If she loses her job over this, I'm gonna kick your butt
like
so
she
hard.
really needs that job with a rich daddy.
Stella, I'm giving you fair warning.
Look, stop it. You'll ruin the manicure.
Good.
What do you want, Bobby, if you don't want me?
I want to know who they are and where they stash the stuff, and you better start talking.
How do I know? You're the man with all the street smarts. They don't call you Bobby White Shoes Blue for nothing, baby. Go find it yourself.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Is it lunchtime already?
Yeah, according to my watch, it's an hour past.
Oh.
Sorry I got held up in ER. I've only got about 45 minutes left. You think you can break yourself away?
Well, I'm waiting for a telephone call. It should come any second now. Sit down. Want a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. I never drink that on an empty stomach.
That's right, that's right.
I'll tell you what that does to your insides, didn't I?
Yeah, right, I know. Oh, boy.
Rough day, huh?
Yeah, everything's hitting the fan all at one time. Mayor's office called me about the Laurel Wolek case.
Well, I guess all you got to do is capture Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah, well, I wish it were that simple. I'd certainly like to nail that guy with something.
What's the problem?
Problem is, I don't really believe he's responsible for Laurel's death.
You are kidding. Why not?
Well, there are a number of reasons. But apparently you've done a fast 180 on Lisa Barron. Larry Wolek just told me he's decided not to suspend her from her job based on your recommendation.
Oh, wow, that's great. I didn't know he had decided, but I'm glad it was in my favor. I was hoping it would.
Yeah, well, he did. What made you change your mind about her?
Well, a lot of things. I got to know her a little bit better, Dad. I guess I hadn't really been giving her much of a chance. And you know, this girl, she comes from a good family, pillar of the community. I mean, all the money she needs. Now, why would a girl like that need to be involved in a cheap heist? You know? Oh, and I met her dad today. I met Mr. Barron, and we had a very interesting conversation. And he said he'd consider it a personal favor if I would keep an eye on Lisa.
How big a favor?
What?
What did he offer you?
Dad.
I don't mean he gave you cash on the barrelhead. That's not Barron's style. But I'm sure he did offer you something to make it worth your while,
What makes you think that?
I know Bart Barron. Now that you've explained the circumstances, I guess I can not be surprised at what you did.
Dad, Lisa's innocent.
Yeah, well, I hope so. But then we have the hard evidence, don't we? Now, if you can come up with an explanation for these. Son, I don't want to interfere in your life, but I think I have to point this out to you. Whatever Bart Barron offered you, what he can do and what he will do is not worth risking your career or your reputation.
Dad, I'm on a tight schedule. My lunch hour is just about used up. Can we please do this another time?
Yeah, sure. Another time, my son.
Ralph, could you do it again, please? How long ago did my friend leave?
Oh, half hour, 45 minutes ago.
Minute. Well, I really rolled out the red carpet for her, didn't I? A dummy.
Well, look who's here.
I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me, please, please?
You're forgiven.
Thanks.
On one condition.
What?
That you buy me a drink.
Oh!
As soon as I catch my breath.
Oh, I can do lots better than that. Ralph, this is my really good friend, Jeannie, so for the rest of the time she's here, anything she wants, anything at all, you give it to her and put it on my tab, okay?
Hey, how many do I have to catch up?
Huh? Oh, who's counting? I don't care. The thing is, you gotta watch old Ralph here, because he will short shot you. Short shot? That's hard to say.
Just some orange juice, okay?
Oh, Jeannie, what would I ever do without a friend like you?
Oh, Vicky, you must have millions of friends. I mean, you're rich and famous and stuff.
Yeah. How come I picked up the phone to call you?
'Cause you and me were in the same boat, and you knew I'd be sympathetic.
Wrong answer.
Okay, 'cause you didn't want your other friends to know that you're running away from your ex.
Wrong answer. Guess again. You give up?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Oh, thanks.
Ralph. You know, I knew a dog named Ralph once. He was a nice dog. Ralph, I gotta ask you a favor.
Sure.
Ralph, my friend Ralph! Ralph! Will you have a drink on me, please?
Oh, thanks, Miss Bell.
Will you have it over there, please? Because we want to girl talk.
Oh.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on the ball, okay? Thanks, Ralph. Jeannie? I don't have any friends. None. Zero, zippo, zilch. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm not Vicky Buchanan.
What are you talking about? Down in San Domingo, I heard you say your name over and over again.
Oh, yeah, I lie a lot, especially when I'm sober. See, I never used to drink. I mean, she did, but I didn't.
She who?
Vicky. Anyway, because I started late, I'm just catching up and I'm learning about it now, see? Well, anyway, it sounded like a good excuse. I don't know. Anyway, in my whole life, I really only ever had 2 real friends. They were both really sweet guys. And one of them was Vinnie Wolek and the other was Harry O'Neill. And they're both dead now. Can you beat that?
Now, just wait a minute. You're not Vicky Buchanan?
I'm not.
Well, who are you?
My name is Nicole Smith, and most people call me Nikki.
You're... Oh, my God! I read about you. Oh, you're...
I'm a dual personality. That's what they call it, a dual personality. Anyway, the reason that I have to tell you about this is, see, Vicky might come out at any time. She could just sort of come out and take over, and if she did, she wouldn't know who you were. And so I wouldn't want you to get shook if you saw her and she didn't know who you... But the thing is, it's not going to happen because I'm doing my best to see that it doesn't happen at all because I like things as they are right now. Yeah. Okay? So, Janie, you are my best and my only friend. Drink up.
If you don't come across from me, Stella.
And I'm telling you, if you don't let go of me... Ow!
Hey, you let go of her. I will call 911, okay?
It's okay, Wanda. I'll tell you, just let go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. This guy just thinks he can beat me at arm wrestling for some silly reason. Bring him some iced coffee. Cool him down a bit, okay?
Sure.
Let's have it. Look, all I gotta do is make some noise. She's gonna dial 911. I'll make sure they wrap your butt up so fast, girl, you won't know it hit you.
Okay. Rick, but that's all I know. Just Rick and some guy named Denny.
Yeah?
They broke into the safe and stashed the stuff. I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is.
Honest, Bobby, I don't know where it is. Rick and Denny, they hang out at the Croydon Hotel down on River Street.
I'll take it from there.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be careful. A guy called Denny just might not like being pushed around.
Let me worry about that. See, the lady ain't nothing but a thing. Everything's cool.
So, yeah. Anyway, the last time around, Vicky went to the shrink, and I had to go to him, too. Talk about boring. Sessions went on and on and on. Anyway, he finally decided that the whole thing started when Vicky caught her father with her best friend. Her father, yeah, that was it. Father and the best friend in bed. And that was it. Would you believe it?
Oh. And Vicky couldn't handle the idea.
Oh, are you kidding? She thought Daddy hung the moon, so you can figure out the rest.
You know, but I still don't understand. Why are you trying to get away from Vicky's ex if he's trying to get back with her? Oh, I get it. It's because if Vicky comes back, you go?
Yeah, it's a simple matter of life or death.
Oh, wow.
Problem is, Jeannie, that Vicky's been coming back a lot more recently. I think it all started when I saw Clint and her sister, Vicky's sister, in bed. And I started to feel so dizzy. Afterwards, I figured out she must have come back then.
Yeah.
And so now I sort of recognize the signs when it's starting. It's really weird, though. It's like somebody just comes up and taps you on the shoulder and...
Hello, Brenda.
See, I'm sorry. I've grown very fond of you, but as far as love is concerned, that just can't happen. You mustn't think of me as anything other than a good friend. After all, I'm almost twice your age. There's just no way in the world that anything could happen between us. I do love you, Tracy. More than life itself, I have never felt this way about anyone.
Including Laurel?
Well, I love Laurel, of course, but now that she's gone and I have you, it's almost as if it was meant to be.
I'm gonna make you so happy, Larry. Oh, I'll spend the rest of my life doing it.
I'll make you happy too, Tracy. Happier than you've ever been in your life. I love you. Tracy, I know this must have hurt you, and I'm really sorry, but you will get over it, and I'll help you any way I can. All right, Tracy? Tracy?
All right, coming.
Dorian, I just have one question to ask you, Tina. How did you do it?
Don't expect me to read your mind, Dorian.
How did you smuggle Pamela Stewart into Landview? You know you almost gave Asa a heart attack.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't try to deny it. You also talked her into pretending she was dying so Asa would marry her. That's the sort of cheap scheme a conniving little mind like yours would come up with.
You know, I don't know what you are so upset about. I actually did you a favor.
A favor?
Yes. We all know how close you and Asa have become. How would you like to be married to a man who's living a whole other double life on a tropical island?
Yes, why didn't you just tell me? And that way I could deal with Asa myself. But no, you had to cook up this Byzantine little plot.
You know, I don't have to explain myself to you, okay? Besides, there's nothing in the world that you can do about it now.
I've already done something about it. I can't undo the harm you've already caused, but let's just say that I'm going to return your little favor.
Clint.
It wasn't easy, Brenda, but I finally tracked you down.
Oh, you can call me Nikki. This is my friend Jeannie. We met in Santo Domingo. She knows the whole story.
Well, Jim, Clint Buchanan here.
So I gather. Well, if you guys will excuse me.
No, you are not going anywhere. Absolutely not. You stay right here. You have no business being here.
I think I do.
Can't I ever ever have a little peace?
Look, it's better if I...
No, please, please stay, please.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'll be in my room.
Until we talk.
I don't want you in my life, Clint. Didn't you get the message yet?
Message? I got your note. And that didn't explain things nearly well enough for me.
You are a threat to me. Isn't that clear?
Nikki.
No, don't you touch me. Don't even come near me. Look, the only thing that matters to me is my freedom, and I cannot have that as long as you're around.
I thought we were beginning to work things out.
Oh, all that stuff you gave me, that talk about me and Vicky merging and becoming one person. It can't happen. There is Vicky or there is Nikki, and as long as I'm in control, I have to stay in control.
Wait a minute. I am not out to hurt you.
But it can't work for us. Don't you understand that?
My whole life can't work without you in it.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't want you? I can't afford to have you.
Nikki.
No, please. Leave me alone, please.
Tracy? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry. I know I came down pretty hard on you, but I just felt things should have been said.
Well, I understand.
Look, you'll find a nice young man before you even know it.
I don't think so.
Oh, of course you will. You're bright, charming, you're certainly well organized, talented. It's not the end of the world.
Are you still in love with Mimi?
I don't believe you even asked that question.
Well, you used to be before you married
That was
Laurel.
a long time ago. Tracy,
Laura
that's
told
none
me
of your
all about
business.
it.
Well, then she did tell you that was a long time ago.
We were spending a lot of time together.
Mimi is my friend. She's someone very special to me who's helping me through a very difficult time in my life. How could I even think about love right now?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to push you.
Listen to me. Tracy, I have one life to live, and it doesn't include you. I'm sorry. Now, you will be over this. In a month or two, everything will be back to normal again.
Look, no, it won't. Look, I'm going to try to be patient with you, Larry. I'm going to wait for you no matter how long it takes, because I'm not just going to get over being in love with you. No, I don't want to talk. No more words, no more talking. Please leave me alone.
I can't let you alone. I can't let you go.
You don't want me. You want Vicky.
Listen.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to live. Please let me live.
Nobody is trying to kill you.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. I swear it. I swear it.
Help me, somebody.
I know why you ran away. I know why you ran away. I know why you came to this godforsaken beach.
You don't know anything. Leave me alone.
I know that you kissed me. And I know that you meant it.
That's a lie.
I felt it, Nikki.
That's a lie.
I felt it. I felt you wanting me, and I felt you needing me the same way I want you and need you.
I don't need anything or anybody.
Why are you so afraid? Why are you so scared of letting me get close?
I'm not afraid. I just want my freedom.
It's Nikki. I mean, it's Vicky, isn't it? It's Vicky. You're afraid of Vicky.
Vicky is gone, and the only one who doesn't know that is you. It's not me.
Then why don't you cover the mirror in the library? Because you saw her looking back at you. You saw Vicky in the mirror, and that's what frightened you. The closer you get to me, the more she wants to come out, and that frightened you, and you ran away.
I saw her in the mirror. I saw her in the mirror grinning at me, warning me that she was coming back forever to destroy me.
Oh.
Not to destroy.
Oh, you didn't hear her. She hates me. She hates me for taking her place and for taking you away.
I know, Vicky. She does not hate you.
Then why won't you leave me alone? Why does she look out at me every time I want to see myself?
Ever occurred to you that maybe Vicky likes you?
Likes me? Oh, please.
Why is that so hard to believe? I like you. You got a heart as big as Texas. Anybody ever tell you that before? Well, it's true. You got a heart just as big as the whole state of Texas. You're tougher than any 10 cowboys I know. And you don't have a mean bone in your body. Now, why wouldn't Vicky? I know, of course Vicky likes you.
Don't turn everything around. Don't go getting me mixed up.
I'm not turning it around. I'm telling you the truth. Nikki, there's no good side or bad side of you. There's Nikki and there's Vicky. There's two sides of one person. Now, who's to say? Who knows where one takes off and the other one starts up? Who the hell even cares?
I care. It's my life.
But it's Vicky's life, too. Why can't you share it? Why can't you share it with me? Let me love you. Please don't run away from me anymore. And please let me love all of you.
Just what kind of favor are you doing for me, Dorian?
That's my little secret. For now.
You're bluffing.
Oh, do you really think so?
Yes, I do. You're just frustrated because you lost your big chance to become Mrs. Billionaire Buchanan. So don't take it all out on me.
That's what you were really up to. Talking Pamela into faking her death so Asa would... You were trying to destroy my chances with Asa because you were trying to get back at me for forcing you to drop your claims against my estate.
You know, you really shouldn't take this all so personally.
Well, my dear, let me tell you something. What you have managed to accomplish is Asa and I are even closer now. The bond between us is even stronger, which is more than I can say for you and Clint.
Clint will see things my way eventually.
Oh, how many decades are you planning to stay pregnant?
I have time yet.
Don't hold your breath. He's already gone to bring his wife back.
His ex-wife.
What does it matter? Tina, you don't have much time left. Sooner or later, people are going to find out about this pregnancy. I wouldn't waste your time knitting booties.
Goodbye, Dorian. Oh, and give my best to the new Mrs. Asa Buchanan, won't you?
Stop confusing me. Stop twisting everything just to suit what you want.
All I want is to help you.
Then leave me in peace, please.
You're not in peace, Nikki. You can't be, not as long as you keep denying that Vicky is part of you.
There you go with her again. It's like a bloody Chinese water torture. Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Can't you ever let up? Can't you ever let go?
Not as long as there's a chance of reaching you.
There is no chance of reaching me. Get that through your stubborn head. Do you think that I came to this beach by accident? Don't you know I had a special reason for coming here?
I know, to get away from me, get away from Vicky. I know.
No. That was only a part of it. I came here to find something, too. Don't you want to know what it is? Don't you want to know what this beach means to me?
Yes, I want to know everything about you.
All right, then, try this one on for size. This is where Harry O'Neill and I were headed the night of the big storm. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Harry and I were coming to this beach, to this inn, to be alone. To be together, to be lovers.
But you never made it.
But what difference does that make? This was going to be our special place, our hideaway. And the thought of it makes me happier than you've ever made me ever.
You're fantasizing now about things that might have been.
No, Harry was real. And my love for Harry was the realest thing so far in my life.
Oh, sure. It's safe to love Harry, isn't it? Harry's dead. And it's safe and easy to fantasize about your times together, but they're gone. That's all it was. It was a fantasy. It was a daydream.
No, we were lovers.
No, you weren't lovers. You were not lovers. You danced a few dances at the backstreet bar. You dreamed a few dreams, but that's all it was. You weren't lovers. You never gave your heart to the man. Something always kept you from it.
Boy, even worse than that old Dr. Poe. You think you understand me so well.
I understand enough to know that you and I had a lot more going for us than you ever had with Harry. There was a bond between us, a bond that was getting stronger by the day, a bond so strong that you wanted to make love to me.
You wish that were true.
Well, we would have made love, too. No dreams, no fantasies. We would have been lovers. We would have been lovers, Nikki. That's what made you run away.
I don't want to hear any more of this. I don't love you. The only love in my whole life was Harry. And I never, ever, ever will love you.
I don't believe that. I know better.
You don't know anything. You don't even know enough to show a little pride, a little dignity. You keep coming back for more. You want me to say it again?
Nothing you can say is going to convince me that you don't love me.
You make me sick! The sight of you and the sound of you make me sick! And when I'm with you, I just feel I want to die. You want me to die? Is that it?
Of course I don't want you to die.
But that's what'll happen to me. If I stay with you, I'll die. And you know what? I'd rather be dead than spend the rest of my life saddled with you. We're talking about trust. I do trust you. You don't have to go through that. Yeah. You're a real honorable guy. And you have been incredibly patient and loving. Oh, Clint, I've hated myself so much the past months. But you know, you really pegged it when you said that all I want to do is survive. If you could let me do that, well, then we can both get on with our lives. My name is Nicole Smith. I'd like to be your friend.
Seeing as how no one understood our getting a divorce in the first place, maybe they'd just say, hey, looks like Clint and Vicky are getting back together again.
That'd be giving him false hope, though, wouldn't it?
Well, on the other hand, we'd probably enjoy ourselves more if we could just relax.
You're taking over my party.
Well, I'm kind of a pushy type of fella, you know what I mean? I mean, all night long I've been thinking about kissing you. Or is that pushing things too far?
I don't know. Why don't we just sit down and, well, we could light a fire and it could be very beautiful.
Could be. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
Take it easy. Now you're gonna be all right.
It's just my head. You know, I just cracked into that windshield.
Okay, take it easy. No sign of a concussion or anything. You might have a nasty bruise or two, that's all.
Oh, I just can't stop shaking.
You was quite shaken up there, Barbara. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, just pulling out of the parking lot because Rob gave me some time off, and I pulled out onto the road, and then there was just this little kitten was crossing the street.
Swerve to avoid
Yeah,
it?
no, I put on the brakes, but nothing really happened.
You mean the brakes didn't work?
No, I don't think so, because then I had to turn really fast to get out of the way of that kitten, and that's when I crashed into that tree. You know, I'm just lucky that I wasn't going any faster there.
Larry. Larry, how's she doing? Well, she's a little shook up, but I don't think it was really that serious an accident.
May not have been an accident at all. Tracy, I just had one of my men do a check on your car. Your brake lines appear to have been crushed.
Oh, my God. Oh, Kipling's trying to kill me, too.
It is a matter of life or death, Jeannie. My life.
But you won't solve anything by running away. I mean, you could still turn into Vicky again.
No, I can fight her, don't you see? As long as I don't have Clint around trying to get her to come out, I can stay Nikki.
But what if you're wrong? What if you do start to change again? I mean, won't you want your friends around?
No, I'll be much better off alone. Honest, I will. Look, staying here means staying near Clint. I can't take another bloody battle.
Oh, but he seems like such a sweetheart. I mean, if you would just give him a chance, I know you two could work it out.
Jeannie, I know that you mean well, but believe me, Clint and I have had our chances, okay? Besides, after what I said to him on the beach today, I don't think he feels anything for me but hate.
I'm at the Waterside Inn, Tina. Can you drive down here right away? I've got to see you.
Didn't you find Vicky?
Yes, I did, but Tina, it's such a hopeless situation that Look, Nikki's in full control now. That's all there is to it. I'm convinced there's no way I'll ever get her back. Nikki wants complete freedom.
I'm sorry, Clint. But why did you call me?
I've been thinking about this all day, Tina. In fact, I've been thinking about it much longer than that. But I've been too busy acting like an idiot, chasing some stupid, hopeless dream. All I've ever wanted was you. I've needed you all along. Would you please come to me, Tina? Please?
Clint, I only hope you meant what you said. I really won? Or is it just too good to be true?
Does anybody feel as good as I feel tonight? Excuse me, homeboy.
No one has better reason. Because you're a hero.
One more time.
You're my hero.
Look, say it loud. Look, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, the lady says I'm her hero.
Do you know when you came into Dr. Wallach's office with all the stolen goods?
Yeah.
I can't tell you how proud I was of you.
One kiss is worth 1,000 words. Mercy. That's all the reward I need right there.
You had the stolen goods from the hospital safe, and you got us off the hook. Oh.
Well, on a day's work for us hero types. Tell me something. Were you serious when you said you was really proud of me? Man, I wish I didn't have to work that bar tonight. I'll take you out dancing, out to dinner, take you to my place, get cozy.
Oh, hey, look, I like Elmo's. And Starpoint's coming on.
Lord. Can I have another one? What was that for?
That's because, well, aside from being a hero, I know that taking this job here at Elmo's, and you're doing so good at it, I just feel even better about you.
I hear you. I better get behind that bar. You gonna stick around?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I love to watch you shake that shaker.
Oh, girl. Tonight, I'm gonna shake it like it ain't never been shook. Starpoint better look out. Chipper! Hey, man, it's no night to be sleeping in your bed. Something on me. No, thanks, Bobby. It's like you lost your best friend or something. Worse.
Don't tell me you and your lady are something of the past.
Well, we will be once I tell her I'm out of town for real.
What you gonna do that for?
What choice do I have, Blue? I mean, ever since you told me that this hit was out on me, I've been holed up in the Vernon Inn wanting to break out.
Vernon Inn ain't exactly the county jail.
Well, it should be. I mean, it might as well be. I can't go anywhere, can't do anything. Worst thing is I can't see Joy. As long as I'm in danger, she's in danger.
You gonna see it tonight, right?
Yeah, for the last time. Listen, for her sake and mine, I'm better off on the run. Anything is better than waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Well, what if that other shoe don't drop?
Say what? No, now wait a minute, man. As long as there's a hit with my name on it.
Chill. No. I happen to be among certain people in the know tonight on the street. And I was asking about your little problem. So your problem is no more. It's been what they call bumped.
No, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is what I said. It's been bumped. It's time to celebrate. Get out your bed and be happy.
Hold on. Hold the celebration. You just tell me everything you heard.
All right, I was talking to my boy Jojo. Yeah. Told you about Jojo before, right?
Yeah.
He always told me what's up.
Well, the outfit is perfect. Elena, you were born to be a cocktail waitress.
Oh, very funny. I haven't waited tables since high school. This better be worth it.
Since you got this job at Elmo's, I can finally put you to good use, starting tonight.
Let me guess. We're making our move on Pete O'Neill?
Think you can find some place to hide this in that skimpy excuse for a dress?
I'll manage. What is it?
Grain alcohol. It's tasteless and odorless. Now, when Pete orders his usual lime and soda, you slip a couple of very healthy shots into it.
Then what?
Leave that to me. There he is. Go earn some tips. I have groundwork to do. Well, hello. Look who's late.
I'm not late. You're early.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I was just anxious to start, are you?
Well, let's get started. Where we sitting?
All right, over here.
All right. Here's it, folks. Thank you.
He doesn't hate you, Nicky.
You didn't see his face. No, I've heard him once too often. Believe me, the best thing that I can do for both of us right now is to just get out of here tonight and never come back.
Oh, not tonight. If you just stop and think it over.
Oh, Jeannie, stop it. You stop it. My mind is made up, all right? As long as the weatherman says that the storm is going to hold off till tomorrow, I am out of here tonight.
But where will you go? What will you do?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind.
Oh, Nicky, I'm so worried about you. I mean, you can't just disappear overnight.
I wish I could. No, you're right. I can't. I don't even have a lot of options, do I? I can't go back to Landview, not as long as Clint is there.
No, and you can't just hit the road. I mean, Nicky Smith doesn't have any money, no contacts.
Yeah, you're right again, aren't you? My credit cards all say Vicky on them. Boy, she had it easy. I had it easy when I was Vicky. If it weren't for Clint,
yeah,
I would be Vicky.
You told me yourself. He promised you. He will never send you back to that sanitarium.
I know he did. I wish I could trust him. No, I gotta get out of here tonight.
Oh, come on. One more night won't make any difference. Look, there's no point driving in the dark, especially if there's a storm heading this way.
Well, I'll head the other way, Jeannie. I cannot risk running into Clint one more time in this hotel.
Oh, yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Hi, could you tell me where to find Clint Buchanan? I'm Tina Lord, and he asked me to meet him here.
Mr. Buchanan was in here a little while earlier. He'll probably be back soon. Can I fix you something?
No thanks. I'll just wait over here for him, if that's okay.
Sure.
Tina, I hoped and prayed that you'd come to me.
Well, you asked to see me. How could I possibly stay away, even at the risk that you'd break my heart again?
Never. Never again, Tina. Vicky is gone. She's out of my life forever.
You need a shoulder to cry on, is that it?
No. No, that's the amazing thing. I thought that I would be hurting, that I would be in pain, that I'd do anything to get her back again, but look at me. Look at me, tell me what you see. How do I look to you?
You look happy.
I am. It's like someone has lifted a great weight off my shoulders.
You mean you're glad she's gone?
I'm more than glad, Tina.
I'm free. No longer am I haunted by thoughts of what might have been. My only thoughts now are of what can be with you.
Oh, Clint, please. Please don't say anything you don't mean.
I mean every word. Every word. I finally came to my senses, Tina. My life with Vicky is over. My only thought now is to build a new life. A life with the woman I truly love. I fell for your line, Tina. I believed you when you said you were pregnant. Well, Tina, my girl, now it's your turn to pay the piper. Tina? Tina? Thanks for coming.
You're not just saying this to make me feel better. I mean, do you know how worried I've been?
Ask Mr. Blue. He'll tell you the word on the street is reliable.
Oh, so it's over? It's really over?
Well, for the time being, anyway. Right now, they've got bigger fish to fry. And I guess they thought that if they came after me, too, it'd just gum up the operation.
I don't care. I don't care why they decided to let you go. I'm just so glad they let you go.
Now, Joy, before you get too
No,
upset, chill.
no.
Joy, chill.
No, Chip, you don't know. Every day I've been living in constant fear that I'm going to pick up the phone and they're going to tell me something. Now I don't even have to think about all that anymore. I can't believe you're safe. You're finally safe.
Joy, I want to believe that, too, all right? But you got to know something. This is not a pardon. It's a postponement.
But you told me they called up the contract, right?
For now, yay. But the organization has a score to settle with me, and believe me, they're not about to forget that.
So what are you talking about? Once they get the bigger fish? Whatever
Yeah, I might be next. I just wish I knew who that bigger fish was.
Looks like the show's about to begin.
Too bad.
What are you talking about? Star Point's terrific.
Oh, I'm sure. I was just hoping we'd have a chance to talk. I'd like to get to know you better.
You just want to know a few more of my deep, dark secrets, right?
Well,
Come on now. I told you about the battle of the bottle, so no more secrets for the night.
but you promised to tell me one more thing. How you managed to stay single so long.
Well, I tell you, it's real easy. Every time a lady starts asking me a lot of questions, I change the subject.
I can take a hint.
Good, good. Listen, seriously, one of these nights we will sit down and we'll have a real long talk about my past. But I want to cut loose tonight. I want to have some fun, okay?
Can I get you something from the bar?
Sherry?
Well, since I already know what you're going to have, I think I'll have the same thing. 2 club sodas with lime, please. Yes, ma'am.
Lots of lime.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Yeah! Rock and roll! Okay, thanks for stopping by tonight. Thank you ever so much. As some of you may know, my name is Theo. Right? Thanks a lot, Mom. Okay, let me introduce to you one of the hottest musical groups on the scene today. Ladies and gentlemen, for your listening enjoyment, Star Point!
Whoa, 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 yeah.
I can't tell you what it means to me that you came here so quickly.
The way you sounded on the phone, it seemed so urgent.
It was. It was. After what happened today, Tina, I just had to see you.
You saw Nicky?
Yes, I saw Nicky. For the last time, I saw Nicky. We were standing on the beach. Terribly appropriate place, don't you think? I tried to reach her one last time, but it was no use. We just don't have anything further to say to each other. I mean, she's leaving for Europe tonight, and I'll just never see my wife again.
I see.
You're probably wondering what all this has to do with you.
Well, I hate to say I told you so.
Oh, I know. You tried to warn me. You were the one person wise enough to try and tell me to let her go, but no, I had to be a stubborn fool. I kept hoping against hope.
And now?
Now I know better. I mean, old Nicky, she made that crystal clear to me. She made me see where her heart really lies with Harry O'Neill.
Still?
It all came pouring out on the beach, Tina. How she's always loved him, how she always will. Even this place. Did you know this inn was going to be their place, their little lover's retreat?
She actually said all that to you? Wow. I knew she could be selfish, but I didn't think she could be that cruel.
No. It's better I face the truth. It's better I know the truth, no matter how painful it is. I mean, for months I've put up with her moods, with her fears, her lies. And I forgave her everything.
Well, that's because you loved her.
No. It's because I was in love with someone who used to be my wife, but that woman doesn't even exist anymore. That woman will never return. Nicky made me see that. There's no more illusions, Tina. There's no more fears. There's no more hope.
I'm sorry, Clint. I wish there was something I could say or do to make you feel better. Clint, why did you ask me to come here? What do you want from me?
Tina, I have been living in the dark so long that my eyes are just now becoming accustomed to the light. I'm just now beginning to see things clearly. I'm not the only one who has gone through hell these past few months, am I?
No, it hasn't been easy.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry, Tina. I have been very unfair to the mother of my child.
There, I'm all packed, and I'm ready to go.
Nicky, are you sure?
Absolutely. I got my toothbrush, and I even looked under the bed.
No. I mean, are you sure you really want to go? Look, there's no such thing as the perfect guy. And that's from someone who's done a lot of looking.
Honey, I know you're trying to help me, okay? But the best thing you can do for me is to let me go.
I can't. I mean, how can I let you go? When you say yourself you have doubts.
Yeah, I admit it. I was really torn between not wanting to hurt Clint and not wanting to hurt myself, and I voted for myself.
Look, nobody has to get hurt. You're a good person. Clint's a good person. Just think about all the good stuff you two have together. Just forget about the bad.
If I start thinking about all the good stuff, I might just lose my nerve and stay.
Well, then?
No.
Yeah.
It is over between us, Jeannie. It's over. He has to start a new life, and so do I.
Not now.
Why?
I mean, just please don't go now. At least stay and have dinner with me before you go.
I would like to, but I gotta get out of here before that storm comes.
Oh, look, forget about it. They just said the storm is not coming. Why don't we order up room service? We'll sit down, have one last chat, just woman to woman, you know, and then I'll let you go.
Honey, I hate long goodbyes. It's just better for me if I go right now.
Yeah, well, better for you. I mean, what about me? I mean, well, you know, what about our friendship? I mean, I came all the way down here just to see you.
All right. I'll stay for dinner. I'll stay for dinner.
You will?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
But after that, I am out of here.
Okay.
I didn't think our child mattered to you.
I tried to pretend that it didn't.
You did a good job.
I know, Tina. I've been a real heel. You needed me, and I practically turned my back on you.
You don't have to punish yourself, really.
Punish? Tina, I should be horsewhipped. I was heartless, and I was cruel. My only defense is that I was desperate. I was trying to hang on to something that wasn't mine.
You mean you feel differently now?
Tina, I realize that I may have lost something that was once important to me. But I have a second chance. With your help, I can find something that is far, far, far more important.
You mean that...
I mean that all my life, Tina, I have tried to do and wanted to do and dreamed of doing great things, of building a great newspaper, of winning the glittering prizes. And now I find that all those things are so empty. They're unimportant. They're trivial. Now that you're going to give me the one thing that no woman has ever given me before. A child.
Yeah, I did say I'd do that, didn't I?
I want you to know that I want to do the right thing, Tina. Any child is entitled to a father as well as a mother.
Now, wait a minute here, Clint. You know, you're moving just a little too fast here, even for me.
You don't want me, I understand. I don't blame you. I mean, after all the damage I've done.
No, it's not that. It's just that Look, I can see in the future, us. I mean, you're not just gonna forget your love for Vicky, no matter how hard you try.
But Tina, I will. I told you that I saw the truth today for the first time.
I know, and I'm so glad you did, because now I think you're finally starting to understand me. You're starting to trust me. But you don't love me, Clint. At least
Tina.
not yet.
Tina.
No, but that's okay. I mean, now that we have some honesty and we have truth, the love's just gonna come right along with that. It will.
What did I ever do to deserve you?
Oh, no, Clint. I'm the lucky one. Clint, you have made me so happy.
And you've made me happy. I just wish I could show you how happy.
Just what do you have in mind?
I have a room upstairs. I want to be alone with you.
So the test results show that there's nothing really seriously wrong, no injuries, no concussion, anything like that.
So when do I have to leave?
I'd say tomorrow at the latest.
Oh, Larry, really, I'm so petrified about getting out of here.
Still worried about going home alone?
Well, yeah, you know, Kipling could be out there waiting for me or something. The only place that I feel remotely safe is here. You know why? Because you're here.
Oh, come on, Tracy, we both know I'm not going to be around her all the time.
Hey, that's a really great idea. Now, why couldn't you be around me all the time? I mean, just till the danger's over.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you must have a couch or something where you live. I could stay there. I don't take up very much room. I don't even eat very much.
That is not a good idea, Tracy.
Oh, come on. I could keep your place clean
Listen
for
to
you.
me. You're not staying at my place.
Why not?
I'll tell you what I will do. It's not staying in my place, but it's the next best thing. I will see if they can get you a room at the Vernon Inn.
Oh, really? You do that for me, really?
I'll try.
Oh,
At least
that'd
I'll
be
be down
great.
the hall if you need me, all right? What do you say?
That's great. I feel so
All
much
right.
better already. Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Well, it's not much, but
At least it's mine. Or should I say ours?
No, I think it's great. You know, maybe I should pinch myself or something so I know that it's real. What are you doing?
It says watch. The band keeps pinching my wrist.
Oh, well, why don't you just take it off? After all, we do have all night, right? Do you know what tonight is?
No, you tell me.
Tonight is our first real night together. And we are going to look back at this in years and, well, let's make it memorable, all right?
Okay. But you know, there's something that you could tell me first. Something I just have to know.
Oh, sure. I mean, from now on, we're going to be honest with one another, right?
Right. If Nikki and I had gotten back together, what would you have done?
That is a very silly question.
I know, but humor me.
All right. Well, first I would have cried a lot. And then I would have taken a long, hard look at myself and done something drastic, like get a job or something, you know, I mean, anything to forget losing you and Vicky.
You wouldn't have had to take a job, Tina. I told you I'd support you and the baby.
Well, yeah, but you just don't seem to understand me very well. I mean, I would never have taken your money.
Really?
No, absolutely not. No, I've complicated your life enough already. I mean, no, we just have to go our separate ways, and the only thing I'd have of yours would be our child, little Clint Jr.
And what if it had been a girl?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. We've talked enough. Come here. Now's the time, Tina. Now is our time to make up for lost chances. Now is our time to make a brand new start.
Star pouring! Woo! Weren't they fantastic? They were great.
Club soda doesn't have a kick like that. It's only spiked my drink. It's not the first time either.
Look, y'all got to chill with this hero stuff. I just do what any respectable citizen would have done.
Well, but Chip tells me everything, and from what he tells me, we owe you an awful lot.
Well, I would like to take a bow for it, but I'm just telling Chip what I heard.
Well, what you heard, my man, was right on time. I was on my way out of town, and now...
And now what, Mr. Cooper?
Well, now I'm gonna stay in Landview, and I'm gonna face it, whatever that is.
Really? You're gonna stay?
Yeah, I'm tired of hiding out and hiding my face from everybody. You know, running away from... Well, hey, I don't get to see Bobby Blue anymore. You know, my man Blue. Talk to me. So first thing I want to do is get myself a job.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Hey, and as a recent addition to the working class, I second the notion. You say, hey, you know, of course, all work and no play. It's all bad health. You know what I'm saying? You pretty late, I want to see you down here.
I heard that. What was that for?
I'm just proud of you.
No, I haven't got the job yet.
No, but you will. And you know what? Before you do anything, we're going to talk to Pete. We're going to go tell him the good news.
Joy,
Sherry.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
No, at least you could thank her for the room she got you at the inn.
And what about when your uncle starts in on me the way he always does? Hello.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just say that you were going to face whatever came your way?
You gotta picture this, right? We're lost. We're lost. We're drifting at sea. We're probably thousands of miles from land, right? I mean, the captain is just about chewing up the floorboards. I mean, the guy is about to lose it. So I whip out my little telescope, you see, and I convince him, and I say, Captain, I can navigate us. I can get us there. So I'm gonna plot by the stars. What was he gonna do? He had to follow it, right?
Did you make it?
Did I make it? In more ways than one. I brought that ship straight in to the only nude beach in Australia. No, I'm serious. I mean, the captain, he was like, no, O'Neill, you can't. I mean, the crew, they were going to give me a medal. I mean, they really were. Oh, boy, I tell you, that was a beach.
Well, that was
a beach.
story.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you know you had me enthralled. I have never seen you so... about something.
I feel good. It's the first time in months I feel loose. I don't know why. It's the music or...
Hi, Pete. Hi. Gary. Oh, hello, you two.
Wobbin isn't my favorite couple. How you doing, kids?
Before you start digging...
Let me tell him, Joy. Really.
What?
Well, Mr. O'Neill, I doubt you're going to believe this. In fact, I don't know whether I believe it either, but I got from a reliable source on the street that the heat's off me.
It's true. I mean, they're going to leave Chip alone and they've taken the contract off. I don't know if you want to hear that.
Why would I want to hear it? Why wouldn't I want to believe it? I think it's terrific. I really do. I mean, I believe in live and not live, right? Isn't that the best?
Absolutely.
It's, you know what?
Since when?
What do you mean, since when? Since tonight, since yesterday. Who cares? Let's live, let's have fun. The music's great. Let's show the kids what to do, huh?
You know what?
What?
I think Landview's most prominent attorney has happy feet.
He sure does. Let's boogie. Come on. Excuse us. Excuse us. Please don't dive shock now. Let's go.
Is that your uncle?
I think so. I've never seen him so.
Weird?
No, happy. It's gotta be Sherry. Wait, I'm thinking of a word. I'm thinking of a specific word. Tonic, that's it. Sherry must be the perfect tonic for Pete.
Tonic.
Come on.
Trouble? That was headquarters. This case keeps getting stranger and stranger. Tracy was so certain that Kipling was behind her aunt's death, I had the lab guys go over to the house and check for prints one more time.
And?
Guess whose prints they found in Ramona's living room?
Ivan Kipling's?
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then Tracy's been right all along. I mean, her life could be in danger.
Well, so could yours.
Mine?
Well, as long as she's living in your studio, you could be in a line of fire. Delilah, I think it'd be best if Tracy found another place to live right now.
You know, Mimi said that this afternoon, but I can't just throw her out in the streets. I mean, where is she gonna go?
I don't know. The poor kid has no one else to turn to.
Well, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I've got a very safe place to live.
Well, that's great. Where?
Right next door to Dr. Wallach.
Clint, take it easy. We've got all night.
I want you. I want you now.
Well, I want you too, but why did you keep looking at your watch? Is something wrong?
Nothing is wrong.
Well, yeah, but you keep acting like you're on some sort of schedule or something. Really, just relax.
Take off your blouse.
What?
I said take off your blouse now.
You just surprised me. I thought you'd want to take things a little slower, you know, a little more romantic.
Damn it, don't argue with me. Take it off, I said. Take it off.
Oh. Oh, well. Well, what do you know, huh? So, Clint Buchanan, the last of the Texas gentlemen, is a bit of a cowboy underneath it all, huh?
Just do what I tell you.
Fine. Fine. I didn't know what you wanted, that's all. I mean, if you want to just stand there and watch, then that's fine. Is that what you want?
Faster.
Clint, really, I'm not some kind of dance hall girl here or something.
Damn it, don't argue with me. Just do it. Faster, I said.
Clint, what are you doing?
Tina. Look. From now on, I want you to do what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it.
I am so glad you changed your mind about staying.
Yeah, well, just for dinner, I told you.
Yeah, I know. One last meal with your old pal, Jeannie, and then off you go.
Actually, I think it's time I went downstairs
Oh,
and checked
no,
out.
one last toast. To a great lady. Nikki, I hardly knew you. But what I knew, oh, boy, I liked a lot.
Hey, thanks, Jeannie. I like you, too.
And I want you to know that no matter where you go, no matter where life takes you, I will never forget you.
Come off it. You're talking like we're never going to see each other again.
Well, you never know.
Come on, you're my friend, and Nikki Smith never forgets her friends.
Oh, wow. I'm really glad you feel that way, Nikki.
I mean that.
Just give me some time to get settled. I'll get in touch with you and we'll pick right up where we left off, okay?
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, God, it's just so hard to say goodbye. You know, that's probably why I ended up staying with that louse of a husband of mine for so long. But then if I hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten divorced. I wouldn't have met you, and...
What's the matter? Jeannie, what is the matter with you? Talk to me.
Asthma.
Asthma? You mean it comes on like that?
Sometimes when I drink too much wine, I can't breathe.
What do you want me to do? You want me to call the desk or get a doctor or what?
My medicine.
Well, where is it? I'll get it.
In my room. It's on the dresser. The door's unlocked.
Oh, my God. Yeah, stay there. I'm going to go and get it. I'll be right back. Stay there. Don't move. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Is that a new step?
Yeah, I just invented it. It's called the lawyer shuffle.
Well, I've never ever seen it quite like it.
I'll take that as a compliment whether you meant it or not.
I meant it.
You did.
Do you know something, Pete O'Neill?
What?
You are a lot of fun.
You want to know something, Miss Sherry Carmichael?
What?
You are the most beautiful woman in the world. Yes, she is.
Let's sit this one out,
What?
Gene Kelly. Okay.
No, I'm being banished, but I shall return. What? Oh.
How about another round for you folks, huh? Yes. Well, what do you say, Pete? Another soda and lime?
Oh, like the lady said, yeah, make it a big one, all right?
All right, sure.
Wait a minute. Is she the one that's setting me up?
So, you like to play rough? That's fine, you know. But I can do that myself, really, Clint. You don't have to like manhandle me or anything. All right? Out there now. What next?
We've wasted enough time.
Whoa! Hey, look, you know, yeah, what? Ow!
Shut up and do what I tell you. Things have been going your way long enough, Tina. Now we're gonna do it my way. Now it's my turn.
31.
Whoa! Hey, look.
Wait a minute. This can't be her room.
What are you doing?
She said 31. She's got to have her medicine. I don't believe it. I don't believe this.
What is that? What's going on here?
Be quiet, Tina.
Oh, I see. I get it. Now this is all a setup, isn't it?
Be quiet.
No. All this stuff about how much you want me, how much you wanted me here. This was also she would turn back into Vicky, isn't it?
I said be quiet.
Well, it is not gonna work, Clint. I promise you that. All your tricks and lies, this is never gonna work.
I said be quiet. Vicky?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Oh, I get this. I get it. This is all a setup, isn't it?
Be quiet.
That's why you brought me here, why you pretended you really wanted me. You just wanted to turn Nikki back into Vicky. So what is it, Vicky, huh? What is it? Are you yourself, or are you fading into Clint's one and only now?
Shut up, Tina.
No, I'm not Vicky. I'm myself.
Could you do that? Do that to me?
Away from me. Nikki, I'm sorry, but you were running away from me.
What are you apologizing to her for? I'm the victim here.
Stop it, Tina. You probably won't be able to forgive me, but...
What about my forgiveness? You lied to me. You told me you didn't care about Vicky.
Yes, I lied to you. These were all lies. But it's what you wanted to hear, Tina. It's what you've been aiming for. Ever since you set your sights on your sister's husband. All right, you wanted it, you got it. Dream come true.
What, so you just seduced me to shut me?
Right again.
Even though I really loved you,
Oh,
I
loved
wanted
you.
you.
Oh, loved me and wanted me? You seduced me. You seduced me when I was so drunk I didn't even know my right name. Well, let me tell you something. Holding you and kissing you, sober,
is the toughest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Now, get out of here. Looking at you makes me sick.
You lousy liar. You keep being the loyal husband, the wonderful father, huh? Is this the way you treat the mother of your own child?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. There is no child, Tina. You faked that doctor's report. You had it faked. Dorian told me.
Dorian?
Dorian. She got the goods on you. And she had the common decency to tell me about it. And you know something else I know for sure? We didn't make love that night. We didn't make love at all. You rigged it. You staged it just like I staged this.
It's wrong. We did make love.
We did not make love. We did no such thing. The only woman I want to make love to is Vicky. Because Vicky is the only woman I love. And if I can't have her, then I will love Nikki. But Tina, I will never, ever, ever love you. You conniving little tramp. Now get out of here. You got 5 seconds before I wring your lying little neck.
Stop that! Stop that! No, I'm getting out of here, and I will tell you one more thing. We are starting out fresh.
Oh, yeah.
As enemies, because you have made one for life. You're bleeding. No, and we did not make love that night because, no, you had to call for Vicky, who is dead and gone, even though I loved you.
Oh, I
but
think
you
I'm
can
gonna
run
vomit.
in hell for all I care. And if I ever get any opportunity to make that hell any worse, believe me, I'm going to do it, and I am going to make both of you regret it.
You're bleeding. Never mind that. Listen. You have to let me explain something to you. Why I did this to you. Why I did this to Tina. And you have to understand. You have to understand it enough to forgive me. I swear I will never do it again. But I desperately thought that if you saw Tina and me together, it would bring back the memory of Victor and Irene. The memory that caused all this turmoil in the first place. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened when you saw me that night. When you saw me that night when Tina had crawled into bed with me. It's a memory that you have never been able to follow through, that you've never come to grips with. Your father, your best friend in bed together. A sight that you were totally unprepared for.
Your father, your best friend, in bed together. A sight you were totally unprepared for. Your father, your best friend, in bed together. A sight you were totally unprepared for. Your father, your best friend, in bed together. A sight you were totally unprepared for. Vicky?
Victoria! Victoria! Victoria!
Let go. Oh.
woman I want to make love to is Vicky because she's the only woman I love. I thought it might bring back the memory of
Values cannot be compromised, Victoria. Ethics must be upheld no matter what the temptation. Values cannot be compromised, Victoria. Ethics
Bye, Mickey. Goodbye, Mickey. It's time. Let go. Let go.
Vicky?
Clint. Oh, my darling. Clint. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God you're back. Oh, thank God you're back where you belong.
I'll take a rum and a Coke, please, and on second thought, skip the Coke, all right?
Anything you say.
Something heavy must be going down with you, hon.
Heavy. Yeah. How about almost being raped, or being betrayed by the man that you love, or by being made sucker of the year?
Oh, then you mean it worked? Oh.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jeannie Johnson. I'm a friend of Nikki Smith and Clint Buchanan.
Room 31. I see. So you were in the background all this time, huh? You were the one that made sure that Nikki went in the room.
That's the least I can do for two such wonderful people.
Well, Jeannie, it didn't work. Nikki is still Nikki, and she will remain Nikki for the rest of her miserable little life. And Clint will suffer the rest of his, too, and that's just fine with me.
There you go, miss.
Forget it. You know, I really hate bars that don't exterminate the vermin, which, by the way, there's plenty of.